There we go. Alright, can you hear me, honey? Hello.
Hello, what?
The music shift when I did that.
Hey. It do.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Woo! Oh no, my Ouija board's... No, I'm too low.
Oh, why are you
That
hiding?
makes sense, because I, was doing a craft stream before this.
Hey.
So of course I'm too low. Man, I gotta grab you, honey.
Whee!
There you go.
Woo!
Now you're visible.
Woo!
Also lower the tablet a smidge. There we go. Woo!
Woo!
Tentacle big enough. Okay.
Woo!
Shut up! Hello, everybody! Welcome to the 5th Patreon stream for May. Sorry we missed it last night. Got called into work at ass end of the morning, so I had to go to sleep. But we're gonna try and make up for it Monday, and we should be able to easily get to everybody this month, I think. Because we still have another weekend either way. So let's start. Start with the 10 tiers. Let's start with Fazzy May. Hello!
Wobbly, 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 wobbly.
Fazzy May's a bit of a challenge because they have a lot of stuff going on their little dude.
Hey.
It's a lot of stuff, bruh.
What if you had a slime person that was playing as a bard? Then they could just be like, what's your instrument? And they just make bass noises from themselves.
I like this music. Because I am spooky as well.
You are very spooky. So spooky. The oob.
Oob. I ain't even playing anything right now.
Yeah.
I'm so boring.
I mean, we're kind of in between campaigns.
Just in general, I'm kind of in between games in general.
True. You did binge all of the
Nier
tomato.
The Nier tomatoes. The only thing I really got going now is maybe I'll pick up Genshin sometimes.
You gotta play the new Honk.
I kind of played a bunch of games recently just because, you know, I was sad and it was a good distraction. So I just like hammered through a bunch of games so I wouldn't be thinking about, you know, sad things.
Oh no, you have art.
Yeah.
Can't be sad, got art.
I don't know, art isn't as distracting as video games.
It's true.
As much as I love art. Because you're kind of stuck with your thoughts a little bit, so sometimes it's just better to do a bunch of 50 games.
Big juice.
Just stuff with no downtime.
My brain is all downtime.
I want to give him the helmet. I made a not safe for work OSHA D&D one, yeah.
They were funny.
And I put the like Eye of Sauron in the OSHA part, like the O in the OSHA.
Yeah.
That was cute.
Her funny.
I thought I was very funny.
You're
Sometimes I think I'm funny, and everyone must suffer.
Hey.
I should also say on the Patreon, I'm starting to do coloring book pages, and we are starting with the calendar I made for Melissa.
Woo.
Right now, only the cover's up there, but I'm going to eventually get through all of them.
I do. So there's going to be adult coloring books for everybody who wants to color hot, sexy
And
monsters.
more adult coloring books.
Hey.
I kind of want to make them look gremlin.
So normal.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi, Doom! Doom, you want a coloring book? I think that would be more work than I'm willing to do. It's already like, I was talking with Melissa when I was talking about it, I was like, I would like to turn your calendar into a coloring book, but I'm not gonna do it if, one, I can't either sell it, or you pay me like a small amount to make it into that. And I was like, I'm not gonna put in the effort for this if I can't make some money off of it, because it is like technical and a little annoying. But she was like, nah, you know, it's your stuff. Go ahead and make it. I was like, cool, I probably won't get that much money for it anyway.
But still appreciated.
Yeah.
That's appreciated? Your face.
Hat. It's still too small.
More hat. Extra hat. Extreme.
Half of me loves seeing people post up my memes I do on here, and the other half is like, no, don't spread my art through like half-assed memes, damn it. No, they look so bad.
Oh, princess. One of the tags is request stream.
Oh, fuck, I can't spell shit.
I just saw request.
There, it's not on there anymore. You're recursed.
I was like recursed.
I'm dyslexic. You gotta love me.
I mean, yeah, that is part of the joke. They should be like hee hee hoo hee.
I'm dyslexic, gotta love me.
Always do. Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful.
Yeah, but I don't want people to see those and be like, she can only draw shitty commissions. She only does stupid memes.
That's the shit poster husband, right?
Yeah. I could do more than stupid memes. Though, objectively, sometimes it's harder to draw quote-unquote shittier. I'm sure there are plenty of, like, really talented people who, can't draw, like, meme stuff. I know sometimes I have trouble with it. Do they have pointy ears? They do.
Of course they have pointy ears.
My commissions are high-ass quality. Like that one guy who was like, oh, it's the fictitious pinup girl. And I was like, bitch, my pinups are great. Shut the fuck up. They're lovely.
Does one of these D&D people have pointy ears on their character?
I know, right? Everyone's got fucking pointy ears. Stop it!
It's visual shorthand for being a non-human.
No! No! Fuck you.
It is, and you know I'm right.
No! That's so sad.
What?
You can't have something better than pointy ears?
It's fast and it's easy, like most of their characters.
Rude! That is true. Why are all D&D players total sluts?
It's
in D&D, not real life necessarily.
It's the game.
It's the gay.
You gonna look at all this smorgasbord of monsters and not be a bit loose about it?
Wow, that sure is a lot of sluts. I mean, go off. I'm a slut in most video games.
It's true.
You do resemble that remark.
In Fallout, you were explicitly that way.
Oh yeah, when I play video games, my whole thing... Ah, so you heard your call.
The siren call of Gopher.
You heard me call your name. That's why.
Hi, Fazzy.
But in most video games for the longest time, I just played as a gay dude who was just dating all the monsters he could. That's my persona.
Kokoro like, I see what you did there. With one eye. Hello, Oberon.
Hello! I like the two O's and one is a 0.
Oh.
I spent some time before this today watching a deep dive into who wrote My Immortal. And everyone's name was like Bloody Tear XXX _ Bloody Tears XXX 666.
Wasn't one like Bloody Wrist or something like that?
Yeah! Yeah.
It was so fucking on.
We're gonna have to go back to the XXXs because of Discord taking away the numbers.
Ah, I know, right?
Who wants to have XXX underscore whatever the balls XXX underscore?
XXX Dragon Rider XXX. It's just Melissa's new too.
Yeah, that's just Melissa's. Well, one of the big debates was like, is it a parody? And like, because no one can find the OG author.
It's like, who wrote it? Did they write it? Was it a troll? Super edgy name here.
My name when I was younger was Melle the Shadow Lover, but it was because I was a Sonic fangirl. Which no one gets to see that old art. Fuck off. I deleted my DeviantArt, so you can't even see it no more.
I bet you Minty has it saved somewhere.
Ah, she probably does, but like, hello.
Hello.
But that is something. Actually, one of the things we found while cleaning out my mom's place was like the old Sonic comic I got printed like as an actual comic book with my stupid ass OCs going to prom. So maybe I'll post that.
Glory.
I feel that isn't as cringe.
Is it though?
Well, it is, but like I feel like since it's fan characters, like I'm mildly separated, so it's fine. It's fine.
Hey.
I don't know. I thought it was kind of cute.
It's an endearing rediscovery of dorkiness. Your dork past, if you will.
Yeah, my dork past. That's a good way of putting it. I thought it was cute.
It is cute.
Apparently I say, it's cute! The same way every time.
You
and
do.
now I'm sad. It's not my fault things are cute.
What do you think about this, Millie?
Oh, she's cute!
Me cackling internally while also feeding anything I can.
Me at literally any time in Nier Automata, any of the little robots had a new outfit. I was like, ah! He's an insert thing here! He thinks these are people! Yes.
This is the older sister. You can tell because they are smaller.
I just found that really fun and fascinating. I thought it was like a great take. Like, I'm surprised no one else has like expanded on that.
It was good.
Everyone just wants to fuck the sexy robots, and I'm like, look at these cute little bastards.
Yes.
They're so round.
They are.
They think they're people.
They are exactly.
I would die for them, and then they just killed them, and I was upset.
Now Adam and Eve, on the other hand, you
Oh yeah, fuck those guys. They're weird.
look at us. We're walking around naked and then decide to wear clothes like.
The fact that he decided to wear that ugly ass outfit and glasses is kind of hilarious.
I mean, the glasses are your thing.
Not on that fucking twink. No. I like sad men. He's pretentious.
Furby mod for Nier Tomato. All the robots are Furbies.
Yeah.
That would be adorable, yeah.
Oh my god, little robots with little Furbies? That would be so cute.
Little bouncy Furbies coming
The
out.
robots are so cute. Oh my god. They were so sad too. They all died. I was upset.
Yeah.
I thought like 9 and 2B actually had great character development. Like this, I had never played this game. I had just played it like this week for the first time because I could steal it from my husband. And so I'm behind on everything. And I thought they were really well done. It was really well written.
This cannot continue.
Once you get out of like the first fight, which was stupid. But like, fuck, I thought they were fun characters, and I would draw fan art of them. But I would fucking die for the robots, the little round robots. Oh my god, they're so precious, and I love them.
Welcome to Trauma Town.
I would kill to protect these babies.
And you do.
I'm just Pascal in that game.
Yeah, that's fair.
I taught these robots how to be people.
Look, I taught them how to feel. Why though? Oh no.
I regret this now.
Pascal. I don't know, it seemed like a good idea at the time. And
Pascal was so cute too. I loved him. I like how he had a female voice, but he, him pronouns. That was nice. Good robot.
Pascal is just fun design all around.
At first I didn't like him as much because he was not the cute round babies. But then I was like, oh no, he's the daddy to all the cute round babies. I will accept this.
You heard it here, folks. Pascal is daddy-shaped.
Well, technically uncle-shaped. Because they called him Uncle. Uncle Pascal, Uncle Pascal. I built them a slide.
Tell us war stories again, Uncle Pascal.
I got them. I did all the robots' quests.
The look of trauma upon his green islands is...
Oh my god, they did that really good though. Especially in like the anime rendition, they did a really good job with his expressions. Oh, you got a pet. I got a pet. You get over here.
Yeah.
Are you playing the stupid water game?
Yes, I'm trying to finish up more missions.
He's playing domestic labor simulator.
I'm trying to finish up more missions, because that way we can do more free play stuff with Doom in the game.
Doom.
Since I'm the furthest ahead, I'm just finishing up more missions. I'm playing Power Wash Simulator.
It's Power Wash. It's domestic, you know, job simulator.
It's fun.
Go take out the garbage while you're at it.
It's fun. You should go.
I made a funny joke.
I'm the funny joke.
No, you're my hubby. And I love you.
I love you too. I saw somebody on the throne pylon that Melissa had suggested Dungeon Menchie, and I'm proud of y'all. That's the eating things in the dungeon one.
See, I put stupid giant kits on mine, model kits, because I'm a nerd.
But yes, people made good suggestions. I'm very proud of them. Mostly because he mischief, but yeah. But it's you know, eating stuff in the dungeon. It's a good manga. It's fun. I would highly suggest that to anybody.
Aww.
Yeah, that's fair. He's basic. You're gonna make her get a basic thing that takes up like half her room?
I always wanted to get suggestions on Throne just because I was curious what people would fucking suggest.
Tentacles.
Throne did suggest to me a tentacle dildo, and I was like, no.
It's on brand.
I mean, it is, but rude.
Hey. This matches your brand.
Hate.
There's like a 2-foot tall, dragon statue from Spyro, like the ones when they're frozen in the glass.
Mm-hmm.
And I sure as fuck wanted that when it came out, even though it was like $200. It's really good. You can always use extra tentacles. Don't you know when male octopuses find female octopuses, sometimes they'll just break off their penis tentacle and give it to her to possibly use it a later date when she feels like it?
Yeah, you know, just have fun whenever you're ready.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Plus, Eldritch Octopus are not bound by the limit of normal tentacles.
That is true.
'Cause it's funnier that way.
Y'all don't tell me what to do.
Hey. Can't stop, defeat. Go, do.
No.
Aw. No, she is not, Fazzy. I'll tell you right now, she's an abundance of octopus facts.
Yes, that is true. I love octopuses. Lots of animals participate in, like, non-heteronormative activities.
Like humans.
Ducks participate in gay, necrophilia.
Well, that's weird.
With their weird corkscrew penises.
Yeah, those are just weird to begin with.
And they're female ducks with, vaginas that have, like, secret and, like, no exit zones.
They have
where
side paths.
Yeah, they have side paths, dead ends, because ducks are such rapists. They have to have them so that they can actually somewhat choose a mate. So it's like this game of evolution between the corkscrew penises that are like 12 inches long, by the way, and fake uterine holes.
Aren't you glad you're a human so you don't have to deal with the arms race of Wang versus vagina?
Yeah, we just beat up. But ducks are very weird.
Yeah, just in general.
I love animal facts.
True facts about the animal. That is one of our favorite YouTube channels.
Yeah, True Facts is a great fucking channel. I'm gonna type up the shit. I would shade it, but he just looks so squat. I don't want to.
Squant.
Squat.
Character descriptions by Melle-d.
Yes.
How is your boy so squat? Our squat.
Squat. He just looks so squat, though. That's a good word for it.
I mean, it is. It's like scrunkle. It's another good word.
Scrunkle.
It's a good word. Scrunkle's very
Scrunkle.
descriptive.
Scrunk. I'll scrunk your face. That sounds like a fucking, like, Rick and Morty word.
Scrunkle?
Yeah. Like you'd see it on that High on Life game or some shit.
I mean, honestly, scrunkle sounds like the kind of word that somebody in, like, a cyberpunk thing would use as, like, bad slang in the future.
Yes, Rick and Morty.
Nah.
Oh man, who's gonna be the creature tonight?
We should choose a different one than usual.
What's the usual?
I don't know. We've done a lot of...
Yeah, I don't think Fazzy May's been one.
Yeah, why not?
We'll do that.
Yeah. Scrunkle the boy.
Scrunkle.
You've already squanched him, apparently.
I've made him a squanch. He should have a white. There we go.
I was thinking, because you've already done the beholder one, that was hilarious.
Oh, he looks angry. Look at his hair.
Could be a New Year character here thing, just designing people's characters as a creature.
And snake tail. Little eyes. Whoop. He looks so angry, I'm so sorry.
The rage of Fezzy May having learned weird facts.
There we go. Alright, next. Grumpy in the corner, and I did him on the gray layer. Oops. I'll inherit your daddy. Oh.
The family daddy. That just seems weird.
God, that one scrunkle took me 25 minutes.
You had fun.
Oh, I actually don't have any drink. More or less.
Oh, are you out? I'll refill you. Diet Koch, right?
Yeah, I think we only have the Diet Dr. Pepper stuff, though.
Oh, I'm sorry, bugger.
It's okay.
Back your tail.
Rude. How dare you hit me? He hits me, chat.
Your tail's for the planet.
I have my hair up in a ponytail. We'll do Hakuna Mavaka. Did y'all know that this fiery Elmo pose is based off a cake? Yay! Lots of friends. All four. Yeah, it's based off a shitty birthday cake, apparently. And that's like the top of it. The shit you learn. First much do you learn about duck penises? I'm not sorry. Gonna get a little derpy because they're frog and they're looking up. What other horrible things can we tell Fizzy May? Paul, give me a subject.
Slime molds.
Oh, no, there's not really anything weird about slime molds. They're just smart.
The parasites for the fleas. Or not the fleas, the flies.
Oh yeah,
The ones like the cicadas and stuff?
Yeah, there are parasites. You see them on, they're the kind of the ones that are the basis for the ones on
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us, which everybody knows about. But they don't always just Zeta doing my drink. Yeah, the cordyceps, but there's actually a lot of variations of that. And they all do different things to different bugs, including putting off things that are like the smell and sounds of like mating. And one will get on cicadas specifically and basically rot off their whole butt. So you have a cicada with only the top half. Bugs aren't that complicated. They don't need much. But that's also where their sexual organs are. So the cicada will still be encouraged to do all its mating stuff. And it'll call for the mate. And then when they mate, it doesn't matter if male or female, they'll transfer that fungus to the male and female. And then they lose their butt. And it just continues. So it's a sexually transmitted disease that makes your butt fall off.
They're basically sex zombies.
Yeah. And what is it, Dead Signal? I had to finish my butt zombie. You gotta bother me, honey. Divorce.
But
Stop patting my butt!
But it also makes the male ones that get infested with it act like female ones.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They present. So it's horny sex zombies.
He's like, hey, come fuck my butt. I don't know, bro. You do it. Now I'm a girl. You ain't got no ass.
It's fine. I didn't need it anyways.
Bugs really don't need much, though.
There's really not much there. Eh. Zombies assign horny.
True. Wah! None of the hands need to be higher.
Because it's all different.
Yeah, insects are pretty fucking simple.
Yeah.
Both simple and complex.
I like the ones with like the ants where they like sit there and they go up and they climb up and then they clamp the jaws shut and then they weld the jaws together.
Yeah,
so
the cordyceps on some ants will actually make their jaws close shut and then they can't open them.
Yeah, it's not even that they're like triggering the muscles. It's that once the jaws clamp shut on the thing, they actually grow the fungus into the muscle fiber. So they basically weld the jaw shut in place. So all it can do is stay there.
And it's conscious the whole time.
Yeah, they just basically disconnect the bug from the rest of the body.
Not that there's much consciousness going on. Like, I'm not going to argue the bug is traumatized. It's a bug.
Yeah. But it's just like, this is my bug now, walks off. That's why when they first start getting infected, they get all stumbly and floppy. Because they're like, the thing is trying to figure out how to pilot an ant mech on the fly.
Now that I would like to see in a horror game, though.
You're learning how to pilot a human and blend in?
Because the ones in Last of Us are just an excuse for, like, airborne zombie shit. So the actual cordyceps in it just looks spooky.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I do like the design, but it doesn't, like, necessarily go into the actual, like, cordyceps fucking with your brain and shit as much as I would like.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I'd also like it then to make your butt fall and act all like a woman to dudes. That would be kind of funny. I did that.
Like, you like that one, the girl with all the gifts. The one where it was the fungus zombie kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
where they were like the children were gonna be okay because like the fungus
The children
was so
who
airborne.
ate the way out of their mothers.
Yeah, the fungus was so airborne that they were partially infested while like being children. And so it was like, yeah, these ones are fine. They can just blend in. They're okay.
That was a good movie.
It was. And it really, like, it went into how that would affect us. Because, like, a lot of things don't just, like, take control of the, you know, they don't just get in the robot Shinji. They're, like, they affect things in little ways. And so, like, the people were wearing scent blockers because if they could smell people, they'd start fucking up and things like that. Like, I love that. I don't know if you know this, but both of us are horror people, and we've both read
Oh yeah, I'm a big horror person.
We've read a combined amount of weird shit.
I love horror. I mostly these days read horror manga.
You really should read The Girl with the Gifts, though. Even if you're just like moderate horror fan, it's not terribly gory or anything like that. There's even you can watch a movie of it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think sci-fi wise, it's like one of the better ones.
Yeah, it really is about like, you know, it's a sci-fi thing, but it's also kind of like.
It's also apocalyptic, which is always fun.
Mm-hmm. And it's kind of like about like teaching and accepting the next generation as they are, and trying to pass on the good that you can. That's hilarious, Junji Ito making a magic card. It's either the most normal, boring thing you've ever seen, or it's a shark on mech legs.
That should be pretty fun. He's very talented. You know, I do love Junji Ito, but I do wish that his popularity, especially in America, would lead to the popularity of more horror manga.
Oh, yeah.
Because I love a shit ton of them, and I do not see that translating, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's like, I guess they're like, oh, we have the best of the best. We don't need anything else.
I mean, like, you know, the Deadmau5 Death Play, like, I'm happy that they went ahead with that.
Death Play,
That's
I
not
wouldn't
horror.
like. It's action horror, but
Yeah.
it's like it has good horror elements, and it definitely has some really great imagery in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the manga looks fucking great.
They do.
But I would consider like Dark Gathering more of a horror than that, even though it is technically, I guess, an action horror. But, like, where's, like, the Frankenfran or the PTSD radio appreciation?
Like, I want...
Why can't I get Frankenfran frantic in the fucking States without, like, pirating it?
I would like Frankenfran as an anime. Like, especially if they did it to somebody...
No, I'm not gonna fucking watch an anime of Frankenfran. They're gonna fucking tear it apart. It's gonna be horrible.
No, I want it done by, like, a comedy girl.
No!
I think it'd be hilarious.
It'll never be good.
Yes, it would.
Alma. I think I might have seen it. I'm sorry, they're never gonna be able to get Frankenfran. It's like Junji Ito, like, unless you spend, like, a shit ton of detail on the stuff, like, it's not gonna turn out well.
Yeah.
Have I seen Alma? I'm gonna Google it.
I was about to pull it up for you.
Thank you. It sounds familiar. I need to watch the, Wolf House, which is about a woman, hiding from a violent cult in a house, and it's done through stop motion animation that they manipulate and paint the house. And it looks really cool.
I feel like we've watched it because the nose is recognizable.
Oh yeah, I watched that. That's the doll one. He turns into a doll at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've watched that one.
I was like, the nose is, like, immediately recognizable.
It's pretty good though. Those like European horror short films can get scary, bro. They're great.
Yeah. Some of those are just like unhinged.
There's a great stop motion one with a bunch of lambs that got partially eaten by a wolf, like in his digestive, and the mama lamb got it out, and they're like all deformed because they've been in like stomach acid and stuff. But it's also shown to be like a her hiding from the wolf is symbolic of her hiding from her sexually abusive relative, I believe. Because I actually watched it before there was a proper sub. I just enjoyed it, and like it is so well done. It's got a little girl in a little sheep costume. I'm a big horror dork. I tend to see a lot of stuff. They're usually in my, circle.
Yeah. It's because horror.
Horror is great. I love horror. Ain't nothing better than horror, bruh. You find a good horror? I'm tempted to get Shudder just to watch, Mad God.
Yeah.
Perfect Blue is on Shudder too. I love that movie.
Which one's Perfect Blue?
That's the one about the idol who gets a stalker.
Pan's Labyrinth?
Also
Great
good.
visuals.
Man, I haven't watched that in years. I should rewatch it. I saw it when I was a kid in the theater, and I did not realize it was a horror, but damn, did I love it. Little baby. I wasn't that. I was 16.
Maybe-ish.
I would say Pan's Labyrinth is a horror.
Yeah, I would say so, definitely.
Like, there should be like some kind of term for horror that's not designed necessarily to scare.
Yeah.
Like,
It has horror imagery and everything.
yeah, like I would say Death Mount Death Play is not designed to scare anyone, but it uses a lot of horror elements.
Yeah, all the skills.
Same with like a lot of horror games on Steam. They have horror elements, but they're not meant to scare you. They're just like, hey, we got zombies in our game and stuff like that. And I wish there was like a term for that, but there really isn't.
I mean, like, you can say that, but like, Nightmare on Elm Street is not terribly scary, but it is.
I love Nightmare on Elm Street. That's like my favorite horror series.
Yeah, it's not meant to be scary.
It is meant to be scary.
No.
Well, I mean, you might not be scared by it. I'm not really scared by any horror. So, well, like, think of like Left 4 Dead is considered a horror.
Yeah.
And it has zombies and stuff, but it's not necessarily meant to scare you.
Right.
Like Nightmare on Elm Street, you a-hole.
So, like, I really do think that's, like, it's horrifying, but it's not necessarily horror.
It has horror elements to it, but it's not meant to necessarily scare you. You're not meant to have, like, the vibe of being scared.
Right.
Like Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
I'm gonna divorce you over this.
I'm right.
No!
It is not horrifying, it is comedy. It is a horror comedy, and you know it.
It's meant to be scary. Fuck you. This is gonna be like when we watched the Evil Dead movie recently, and the guy was like, "We're gonna watch the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, even the bad ones. There are no bad ones."
I mean, that's true. There are no bad.
They're all like kind of. There's some that are better than others, but they're all kind of equally silly. So you can be silly and be scary. Fuck you. I hate you now. I'm getting a divorce.
Once Upon a Dream sung by Freddie. That would be pretty funny.
I would kill for a good Freddy sequel. Like, I love imagery in my horror, and Five Nights at Freddy's. Nightmare on Elm Street is so good with that, because it's like all imagery. It's all nightmare stuff, and I would just love like someone to just go whole hog with that.
Yeah, it's symbolism of the movie.
Fuck you.
It's a good. I didn't say it was bad. I just said it wasn't
meant
scary.
to be scary. It's not scary because we're not scared by horror movies. I haven't been scared by horror movies since I was a kid. But like that's every horror movie. I wasn't scared by the Evil Dead we saw, and I would still consider that to be a horror movie that's meant to be scary to like normal people.
Cockroachy legs were hilarious. Yeah, huh?
I mean, it is also hilarious, but horror movies to us are hilarious to begin with, so I was laughing all throughout that movie.
We were laughing a lot at Evil Dead Rise.
Well, is Evil Dead meant to be scary? The OG one and Evil Dead 2?
No.
Fuck you.
Maybe this.
Normal people find it scary. Fuck you.
I would say the.
It's campy as shit,
one
but
is. I would say the first one is too comedic to be scary.
Fuck you. I'm not saying it is or isn't scary. I'm saying it was intended to be scary.
Even that really is like a horror comedy.
Yeah.
Like there's horror in it, and some of the stuff is horrifying, but it's not necessarily designed specifically for the horror.
I think it's designed to be scary to normal people.
I think it's a horror comedy, and I think that's okay.
Is Cabin in the Woods a horror?
I thought you were about to say horror comedy. I was going to agree with you wholeheartedly.
Yeah. But is it meant to be scary to normal people, not us who aren't scared by any horror and probably never will be again?
No, I didn't say mid. I said different goals. If it's a horror comedy, it's not necessarily going strictly for the horror. And I don't think the main character's portrayal, Mr. Freddy, is anything but horror comedy.
Don't talk about my boyo.
That's the whole point. It's supposed to be more horrifying because it's all a joke to him. And it's funny. It's like the Joker. Joker is good when the Joker is funny. That's why the one in the animated show is the best Joker. Because he's funny.
Yes. Sweeney Todd, I'm not sure would be considered a horror. It might.
Yeah.
It's got gore.
It's gore. It's got the horror of, like, Steve off the street could be a sociopathic murderer.
Oh, I got a new patron.
Oh, good.
I'll have to tell them that they can still get a thing for this month.
Yeah.
Generous Humanoid. I like that name.
That's cursed. I love it.
Like, normal people are scared by more things than we are.
What was it you were laughing about? Oh, Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon sounds like a fake name, though.
It do.
It doesn't sound like a real name. It sounds like what an alien would say.
It's like a D&D.
Hello, humans. I am, Jim McMahon.
It sounds like a D&D character trying to, like, blend in when they walk in.
No. Hugh McMahon.
Yes. I am Hugh McMahon of the McMahon clan.
There's a Behind the Bastards going on right now that's about Vince McMahon, so I'm listening to it.
Yeah. It's not the fact that it's like Vince McMahon, it's that his last name is just McMahon, and it sounds like something you'd make up on the spot to try and disguise it. You are not just some weirdo puppeting a flesh suit. And given the way he walks and acts...
I think they're supposed to be horrifying in the same way like slasher movies are horrifying. You're supposed to be like, oh, my ruffles.
Constitution. This dastardly.
I actually read like the OG Penny Dreadful version of Sweeney Todd. It was fun.
Hey.
Back in when I was a little high schooler. I want more horror musicals though. I wish I could have seen Beetlejuice. That would have been so much fun. I wish they weren't making a Beetlejuice 2. I wish they were just making the musical. Like, I want to see the musical.
I mean, seeing at least so far what I've heard from it.
What's good news? She's dead. The Witch of the West is dead. The wickedest witch there ever was. The enemy of everybody here in Oz is dead.
God, they had to really.
Oh, congrats!
Nice.
Yay!
Really hold themselves
I gave you a clapping tentacle, but I only have one. I need another one.
They had to really hold themselves in to not fucking just go ape when they were doing that play on the day the Queen died.
Okay, the day the Queen died, before Wicked, they made like an announcement. It was like, it's not the day before the Queen died, but after the Queen died, they were like, we want to say like they have all our, support and sad, and I'm sorry the Queen's dead and all that shit. But the thing is that Wicked, the musical, starts with the song Good News, which literally goes, good news, she's dead. The Witch of the West is dead. The wickedest witch there ever was. The enemy of everybody here in Oz is dead.
And every theater gay in there was really struggling. Like, okay, we have to do the play, but we have to be normal about it, Steve.
That's so funny, though.
It's like, okay, Brighton, calm down. We know what you want to do, but no.
Be funny, though.
Be funny, though.
Be funny, though.
You have exactly one chance to do this.
It's just like, it sounds like a parody.
Well, there was the one comedian that was on stage making the jokes too. Remember there was the comedian?
Oh boy, you'll have to commission me sometime. Or Minty. Minty always does great emotes.
Ah, yeah, the musical.
She's having some stuff right now, though, so she may not be available, though.
The musical episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
You know, I've never watched Buffy. It was on something, and I was gonna watch it.
Honestly, we should watch at least the musical one. The musical one's funny. That's the one where it's like, bunnies, it must be bunnies!
Oh, is that where that comes from? You're always saying that.
Midgets. That is also a line. But, like, that's the one with the, they got the mustard out and stuff like that.
I wish there was a musical episode of Doctor Who.
I'm honestly surprised there hasn't been, especially with some of the doctors.
Yeah, I've always wanted an episode of Doctor Who, which was either they had to, like, do everything in rhyme and music, and I always wanted one where the translator on the TARDIS broke. So they had to communicate entirely...
Like a whole silent episode?
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun?
That would be hilarious.
Yeah! I didn't think about, like, a silent episode. I was thinking they talk gibberish and then just have to mime everything to each other. I always thought that would be fun.
Yeah.
I also want a Dalek companion.
Yeah.
I think I'm right for wanting that.
They had the one chick for a little bit, and then in the end, with the reveal of the episode was she was a Dalek and just thought she was a people.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fucking dark.
I mean, it would probably be too annoying to keep it on set, but you could put in, like, a canine body. Yeah, there's an unofficial musical for everything, I swear.
I think that would be... I'm honestly surprised that they haven't
I blame
had
Harry
a musical
Potter.
episode. The Harry Potter Puppet Pals?
No, because they had a Harry Potter musical.
They have a lot of Sailor Moon ones.
Yeah, those are more stage shows. They just happen to be musicals.
With a lot of very pretty people.
Yes. Why would you not? Have you seen Sailor Moon?
Yeah. It's like, wow, why is Sailor Moon always such a disaster about all the women in her life? And then you see all the people on the stage play and you're like, ah, I understand. King Charles the Musical would just be a dude sitting in a chair.
I was listening to like a thing, and it was like they called the whatever the fuck it was when the guy got crowned. I forget. They called it like a once in a generation thing, and they were like, "He's old. He's gonna die in like 6 years."
It was like, give it time. It'll be fine.
All right, we need something else for the creature. What does the creature get, y'all?
He's grumpy. He needs a smoothie.
A smoothie?
I don't know. You get happy when you get boba.
I do like boba.
Yeah. We tried a new Vietnamese place near us.
Oh, it had fried tofu. I love fried tofu.
Yeah, it was fucking good.
Oh, fried tofu.
Good fried tofu shit.
Oh my god. Next time we go, we're just gonna order it.
Yeah.
Frog.
It was nice because, like, it had, like, a good bite to it. You could bite into it, but it had, like, juiciness from the cooking it, having trapped in juices with it. And,
It's a Kermit.
it was well flavored. It was delicious.
See, it's a Kermit.
I mean, you're objectively right.
You're objectively correct, yes.
They do make fun of Sailor Moon continuously for being a moron.
Yes, she is a moron. I will give you that. That's why she's my favorite character. I can relate to her.
Assigned idiot by the entire cast.
Yay! Let me go grab Anne's. Who's next? I have so many people talking to me. No, it's a frog.
Yeah, it's a frog hat.
Frog. You have Kermit on your head.
Apparently, that what is it? There was the theater near us had the viewing of that one live show of a Ghibli one, Spirited Away. They had the stage. They were showing the stage play of Spirited Away. And that seemed really cool. We haven't seen them, so couldn't say one way or the other.
I mean, they look cool.
Yeah.
There is a stage play for Spy X Family too.
Magic Knights Ray Earth. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, actually, I read a little kind of like a mini dive on Saint Seiya. And why that is extremely popular basically everywhere but America.
Huh, really?
Yeah, that's what I said. And it's because at the time it came out...
I didn't think it was any unpopular as any other, like, anime.
It's never really had any, like, staying power, because this came out at, like, Dragon Ball Z time. Like, but, basically, when it came out in the rest of the world, it was largely uncensored.
Ah!
And was, it was one of the big popular ones, and it wasn't, it wasn't censored, it was dubbed well, and it was basically allowed to be seen, and so it became a popular, well-known anime. Here in the States, it was heavily censored and deep-dubbed badly. Because, it would have been at the same time as Sailor Moon and stuff, so they weren't devoting, people to really work on it.
Yeah.
While at the same time, it was heavily censored. So we got, like, the shittiest version possible of this thing while we were getting good versions of Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, arguably good versions of Sailor Moon, and you gotta remember the ocean dub of DBZ, though.
But, like, at least that was serviceable, and the Sailor Moon was not the Saban Sailor Moon, so we got the better option, at least.
I know, yeah, I'm so glad they found the pilot of that.
Oh, yeah.
That was just, I was like, oh god, I really want to fucking see this.
That was so 90s.
Sailor Moon.
Oh, man.
I love how they managed to make it more problematic than the OG Sailor Moon.
Yeah. Quick, we need a character to be diverse. Out of wheelchair.
Oh my god.
Oh, man. But, like, yeah, so apparently it's just, we got, like, the worst possible version of it. And everybody else got a really cool, like, apparently it's, like, got brutal fight scenes and stuff like that. So it was apparently really good. Anywhere but the States. Yeah. They're cousins. Oh, we can't have gay. Better gender bend one of the characters.
I know, right? That when I was younger, I still knew they were gay. I just thought, like, now they were gay like, in love and cousins. Cause Cardcaptor Sakura has that! Like, one of their characters is a cousin and she has a crush on him. That's not unheard of in Japan.
Yeah, it's just like...
Elfen Lied has cousins that kiss. Like,
legit, when I saw it as, like, a wee baby, I was just like...
wow, making romantic cousins is a bit odd, but okay.
I mean, yeah, it's just like, wow, why are you going with cousins? Like, at that time, I didn't know that there was editing for the dubbed version until, like, later on I found out about it, and I'm like, bro, you guys chose really piss-poor version changes.
When I actually made him sit down and watch a season of Sailor Moon with me, it was S, the one with the cousins, because it is legit my favorite series, and we had to watch it in the original shitty dub because you gotta experience that time capsule, because he's not watching it to be a fan, we're watching it to be entertained. If he wants to watch it to be like an actual fan, he can watch it on his own time, but I love watching the shitty dub because I think it's fucking hilarious, and I already read the manga when I was younger, so I already knew what actually happened. The anime was just fun.
It was. Assigned hilarious.
I had the manga for Magic Knight Ray Earth 2 back before they flipped them, like when they actually flipped them to read American ways. And I still have the Pokemon Adventures from that time. So I have the OG uncensored Pokemon Adventures.
I still like when we got to sit down and watch a bit of Slayers. Like, that dub was woof. But man, it was such a fun anime.
Oh man, there's just something to be said for those old dubs. It's nostalgic.
It is.
You'll never get that again, because like they won't ever do that kind of stuff again. So I like to sit down and appreciate it. Yeah, we can get a great dub these days, but if it's a bad dub, it's just a bad dub because it's poorly acted. It's not a bad dub because they like censored it or some shit. But back then, it's like the craziest fucking shit, and it's great.
No guns, so they gotta walk into the room holding their fingers out.
No, they didn't die. I didn't actually know that the Sailor Scouts died in the first season like multiple times until I like read the manga when I was a little bit older. Because I was watching Sailor Moon when I was a wee bob. Wee beep 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 bop.
It's like, man, you sure die a lot, don't ya? That was my thing. I was just like, man, these guys are just fucking corpses by the end of this thing. Holy shit. Honestly, I think other than watching what was that one that was on UPN? I always forget it. But Tekkaman Blade, like that was probably the only one I really thought of, because like in Dragon Ball, like that doesn't matter. You can be dead Tuesday and
you go for the home for infinite losers. I don't even know why they cared about death in DBZ. Everyone comes back. Who cares?
So like you don't care about it in DBZ, but like in Sailor Moon, like dying meant something, because that was really fucking traumatic, and they
reincarnated. It was fine.
Yeah, but they didn't have the assumption they would come back.
Really? Because the show starts with them reincarnating.
Yeah, but Dragon Ball, like nobody cares about dying because it's like, oh, we'll just get the balls and it'll be fine. Like it's a nothing to the characters.
Sailor Moon's get reincarnated fucking twice. Like
it's a
because the whole point she's on Earth is because she was reincarnated from the Princess of the Moon.
Yeah, but like to them,
but not Queen Serenity, I guess. Fuck her.
But like to them, dying seems like bad.
And then in the future, they kind of die again, sorta. They get frozen.
It's fine. So like, but like to them, like it seems bad. DBZ, they're just like, meh, whatever. It's a Tuesday, I'll be fine.
Too bad it's a Sunday. Those buildings would have been full tomorrow.
Oh, they're fine. I can see their parachutes. Like, so that stuff, they just, like, it's nothing.
See, that's funny, and you'll never get that again, and I miss it.
Yeah. God, I kind of want to watch Tekkaman Blade again.
Well, you can't do it on my Chromebook, because it's currently owned by my sister's friend's cat.
I wonder if it's on Crunchyroll. I'll have to look.
I tried to log into Crunchyroll with Elisa's password, but it didn't work. Sorry.
Maybe it's just weird to type in or something.
I don't know. I'll try again later and I'll text her. I even asked, she was like, can I do anything for you? Can I send you money? Because I was talking about how I missed like the big boost of commissions that happens at the beginning of the month because my mom died. And I've been like dealing with all this stuff since then. But she was like, oh no, can I send you money? I was like, no, but I'm giving my other sister my Chromebook since she can't set up her computer, which is the one thing I use to pirate anime. So you give me your Crunchyroll password for like a week. That's all I use that Chromebook for. I got it when I was in school. I just use it to pirate anime and cartoons.
It's true. Loki. I saw somebody did a Happy Mother's Day drawing and it was Loki with the horse. With Sleipnir.
Sleipnir. Well, I wouldn't have to if they would just put it all on one fucking service. I'm not buying Disney Plus to watch Heavenly Delusion. They don't even make it searchable. Fuck that noise.
Yeah. So fucking bonkers, because it's like, that's the only place where this anime is. Why are you deliberately burying it?
They literally got the rights to Heavenly Delusion, and it's hard to even search on their fucking service. And it's one of the best animes this season. When Made in Abyss came out, it was under 2 paywalls on Amazon. You had to buy Amazon Prime, and then you had to buy an extra, like, anime thing. Right now, Shudder is owned by Amazon Prime, so if you want to watch Shudder, I don't know if you can get it by itself, but that's like 2 paywalls.
Yeah.
Fuck that noise. Besides, anime doesn't make its money in streaming. It makes it in merch and Blu-rays. I'm not buying the Blu-rays, but I am buying the merch, so they're still getting my money.
I still think that's hysterical that freaking Gundam, The Witch of Mercury, has been the most popular Gundam has ever been. Because lesbians and good mech design.
Because Gundam realized they gotta play up with the gays.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you make anything appeal to the gays and they will love you forever.
It's true.
I can agree. I say looking at myself in the mirror. Oh my goodness.
I mean, yeah, it's literally just lesbians in space, and it is like they said that it is right now just barely behind Dragon Ball Super. So, like, for a Gundam anything, that's amazing.
Don't fuck with the Fujushi in Japan, man.
Malekith's and
They
Fujushi.
kept Gundam alive.
Yeah, and it's just funny because it's just like the director going, yeah, you know, historically Gundam is only around because of Malekiths and gays. So we decided to just kind of like aim at that, and here we are. It's like, no shit, Sherlock.
The gays. Hey, if we can only make mech anime with gays these days, I think that's a win-win.
So, do you remember that, like, it's like Game at the Border or something like that? It was another, like, mech anime that came out, and it really just kind of bombed that season.
I'm just thinking of 86, honestly.
Yeah, it was not 86.
86 was a good anime.
So it was the not 86, and part of it was just like, because of Japan's low birth rate, other countries decide to invade.
That's so stupid!
So not China, wink, has invaded Japan, and now this person has found the Not Gundam and is defending Japan from not China. And it bombed. It did terribly.
Yeah, because that's fucking stupid.
It's stupid. A lot of people were offended by it, and it did poorly. Well, apparently it's, the Witch of Mercury Gundam has done so well, and the model kits are selling so well, they're gonna do a little, like, 8-episode short version for season 2 of that other anime, just to try and sell model kits. They're literally like, hey man, this Gundam thing's doing good. Maybe we could try and get in on that now.
Lesbians.
Bruh.
They're lesbians, Harold.
I mean, like, you know.
Maybe you shouldn't have done your weird racist bump uglies people anime. The birth rate thing to me is so dumb. Like, that's just a natural consequence of, you know, societies growing.
Higher education and modern stuff. Like, all modern nations get like that. They have a lower birth rate.
Yeah.
And if you don't address some of the other problems, that's the only thing you're gonna have happen.
Look, I just don't care. If people don't want to have kids, don't make them have kids. You don't want people who don't want to have kids have kids.
Yeah, then they end up like your dad.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to do like a thing telling everybody what my fucking dad did when I do the thing to get my sister just some of her basic necessities. Jesus Christ. Cheese and rice.
Yeah, like, I'm really happy for how the Gundam thing has been doing, because, like, it
deserves it. It's a good anime.
It's a good anime. It's well done. Like, lesbian war crimes is fun. It's just an objectively fun season.
All Gundams are war crime.
Yeah, but this one's more gay than usual.
True.
You can't look at Char and not think he's gay, but, you know.
You're gay.
Or, like, you know, Gundam Wing. That's a whole nother thing. I don't know, do you think G Gundam is straight?
No Gundams are straight.
Well,
No!
I think everything but the two main people are gay in G Gundam. Because that, like, the two, like, the main guy and the main chick, like, their whole thing of beating the Dark Gundam was the power of love and working together to communicate with each other.
No.
Like, so
They're bi.
There's exactly one straight TM couple in the entirety of G Gundam.
They're bi. Shining finger! Also racist.
Yeah.
So racist! He's always like, when do you think they're gonna make a tequila Gundam? I'm like, they're not gonna make a tequila Gundam. Jesus Christ,
We
honey.
just saw a brand new Shining Gundam model kit at Target. So they are making G Gundam model kits again.
You can get me one?
I showed you the picture of it. You said meh at it.
Yeah, that's true.
Cause it's not the Shining one. Like, it's not when he's like the Gold God form. It's just like the regular, just burning Gundam.
Yeah, fuck it.
And it's not Nobel, so it's not your favorite.
Yeah, fuck it.
And it's not tequila, so it's not my favorite.
Yes!
Yeah, the Spain Gundam. Or the Africa Gundam with the fucking zebra striped shield and the spear. Or the Holland Gundam, just a fucking windmill.
I don't know, I think Tequila Gundam wins, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, Amerigundam's pretty close. Amerigundam that has the fucking football outfit on the Gundam that converts to having its abs out and the shoulder pads become boxing gloves.
I'm really disappointed Japan didn't just, like, racist themselves, though. That would have been hilarious.
Oh, man. Well, no, we got China Gundam in Gundam Wing, so they already did an oopsie on that before. Shenlong Gundam. Ah, did you mean Chinese caricature where he immediately betrays everyone else to become a neo-Nazi?
Alright, what do we give the creature?
La creatura.
La creatura.
I still go with Boba.
And some boba.
Everybody like Boba.
Alright. Oh no! I didn't put the thing in. There you go.
Are the words on someone else's layer?
Yes. Oops.
Calliope says sombrero.
But he's already got a frog! That will get in the way of the frog.
Tiny sombrero on the front.
Yes!
And a little mustache on both of them.
Yes! Yes. No, only on the frog.
Mustache.
But I
on
will
the
also
frog.
give him some boba. There you go, buddy. Give you a little boba.
A little treat.
For your Spanish frog.
Mustache on the frog, yeah.
Senor Crooks.
Ay, senor repeat.
I'm sorry.
My nemesis, Rabito.
Oh my god. Horrible.
The battle for the ages. Nonatito and
Nonatito!
Ah, Nonatito.
I love Nonatito. I wonder if he's shown Nonatito.
I hope so.
I want to post Nonatito.
You'll have to ask. Like, Nonatito's fucking great.
Bibito labu.
Hey.
Ashiteru, ashiteru. Oh, I love that anime till they just threw in a random rape scene. That was great.
Till the last episode, sudden heel turn like I'm fucking browsing through.
Control Alt Delete.
God damn, that was so fucking out of place. It was jank.
I hate it.
Oh man. Like literally, last episode, just go fucking completely off the rails.
Anime, try not to, you know, put a rape scene in your anime. Difficulty 100.
God damn.
An unrelated, not needed, potential rape scene. Or an actual rape scene, who knows?
It's just like, bro, that was completely out of place with the whole fucking show up to that point.
They should have just ended it on the fucking, confession. Because that confession was baller.
Like, nah, we gotta have this, like, you know, possible rape timer again. Like, it's just like sword art. Literally just sword art.
What was funny was she kept talking about how she she did something to her professor that gives her anxiety. So it's like, oh god, did the professor like sexually assault her? No, she literally grabbed him and judo flipped him over her damn shoulder. And I was like, oh, thank god. Yeah, that's weird, but that's not too bad. And they're like, oh, but this guy she's dating's gonna try to rape her. It's like, why? Why? You managed to miss the rape thing! You went out of your way not to do a rape, and you did it anyway.
She's gotta, apparently.
Oh my god, I hate anime sometimes.
Pixel sends you cats.
Yeah!
Very majestic cats. One brain cell between the one of them.
Kitties, I do like cats.
Hey.
I haven't watched the new episode of Too Cute Crisis yet this season. Because I don't have my Chromebook.
Y'all should all watch Too Cute. It's fun.
And I wish it had better quality, and I kind of wish it was just a live action. Like, with real cats.
That would be fun, especially if you
I just want to look at real cats.
If you had, like, a Harajuku person that's just, like, dressed as an alien, just goofy as shit.
They do, like, sitcoms in Japan where it's just, like, they have just people dressed as anime characters. They had, House Husband.
Yeah.
Like, that is 100% doable with, like, some stupid, Sentai effects.
I still want to watch House Husband. The proper one, not that weird little fucking animatic one that we got on Netflix. Yeah. But there actually is that live action House Husband.
House Husband works so much better in live action.
Yeah, like that's just a great way to do that. And the actor that they have for it is fucking fantastic.
Hello! But I would totally watch a live action Too Cute Crisis. Just get a chick with the white wig and be like, she alien, and it's like, cool, there's cats. I think the hardest part would be the cats.
I mean, cats are pretty easy to act with. Just bring treats.
No, cats. Too Cute Crisis is better. Come here. Because it's got cats. And hamsters. And dogs. And they fight about whose is cuter.
A live action Demon Slayer. I don't know if the effects would really translate to doing it in live action.
The effects in the show are mostly CG anyway, so they could probably just transfer that.
I don't know, because like the contrast between the actual animation and the CG stuff is part of what gives them such that visually striking look.
That would be kind of fun, actually.
Live action Rambo 1/2? Oh, I'd watch that. You know who would be really good to work on either the choreography or actually be part of it? Jackie Chan.
He is pretty old these days. I think he could do it.
If Jackie Chan was the dad of Ranma.
Yeah!
And it turns into a panda.
Yeah, he could just be a panda the whole time.
That would be...
Bro, I would dig that. I would watch the shit out of that. They shouldn't... Like, if they ever do, like a horrible Americanization, they should just make Jackie Chan the panda. I would adore that.
Like, that would just be fucking hilarious. He just turns into a panda sometimes, but the rest of the time he's just this fucking goofy old man.
Just keep him a panda. Would it be a CG panda or would it just be Jackie Chan in a panda suit? That's the real question. Both are equally great.
It's Jackie Chan, so I'm gonna go with Jackie Chan in a panda suit. He just puts on like a fucking mascot suit when you're not looking.
Yes!
Just completely undiscussed like the panda in the Maid Wars.
Yeah. Dude, Maid Wars was so good. I would watch a live action Maid Wars too. Oh my god, that anime was like, it was so stupid, but so good.
It really was.
Oh my god, it was amazing. On Mother's Basement, he did it as like the second best anime of the season. The one with Chainsaw Man in it. That was the only thing that beat it. And the top trash of the season. Like, that's how good that anime was. It was both the second best anime of that season and the top worst.
Objectively correct.
Oh my god, it's so good though.
Like, is it a dumpster fire? Yeah. Is it funny and you should watch it? Yeah. Is it really good? Yeah.
Yeah, his trash is usually like, if it's bad, he doesn't suggest it, but if it's fun to watch bad, he does. And I think, you know, that series is bad on purpose.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even it's not even that bad, it's just over the top silly, and that's why I think it would work well in live action.
Definitely.
Why is my brush so high?
Friggin' tokusatsu version of that.
Yes!
Shin Medwaru.
Akiba Medwaru.
For those of you who haven't looked, Bandai has teamed up with the guy doing the Shin everything, and they have made a Shin Transformer, which has Shin Godzilla, Shin Eva, Shin Ultraman, and Shin Kamen Rider, and they all combined to form the Shin Mecha. And they made a little tokusatsu episode for it, like a little 2-minute short.
They also made a combining figure that's like $170, and I want it, but that's way too much money to spend.
Oh, bullshit. Like, I will admit...
But goddamn do I want it.
I will admit it is stupid bullshit, but boy is it good stupid bullshit.
I'm gonna put it up on throne. Donate. Get me a giant stupid toy.
Yeah, it is like, I think 14 inches. So it is like a full size.
And it transforms. Who wants to buy me stupid toys?
Geneva Convention. But it shows us that Shin Kamen Rider can pilot a mech via a motorcycle. And it shows us that Godzilla can literally smash its head through an AT field. So Godzilla could have fought the angels in EVA and win, but chose not to.
I'm so, like, tied between asking for commissions and just asking for, like, throne presents because I cannot live on model kits alone. I need money. But model kits.
But also model kits.
But I want model kits and toys. I like toys. When I was in college, I wanted to be a toy designer. I really love toys, like just as an art form. They're really cool. If I could eat model kits, I would get paid in model kits.
Just because there's a ramen model kit doesn't make it food.
I want the ramen model kit though.
Commissions can be exchanged for goods in model kits.
What kind of genres do you like? I watch a shit ton of anime.
Yeah.
I could probably make some decent suggestions.
Dr. Stone.
Oh, Dr. Stone is pretty good, yeah. I'm really excited about that this season.
Yeah.
How it works, the anime.
It really is. It's just an infotainment anime.
If you're a nerd, you'll like Dr. Stone.
Yeah. Why do we need to make vacuum tubes? Because the audience must learn.
I think for romance, the best one you can watch right now that's recent is Love is War,
Ooh,
which is
yeah.
fucking hilarious. But it's also like I fell out of romantic animes, but then I watched Love is War, and I like to joke that it made my cold black heart doki doki once again. Also, if you like ones with more adults, I'm currently reading Yamada-kun. My love for Yamada-kun is level 99999.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good, but my favorite one with adults is Love is Hard for an Otaku.
Yeah. I like
And that one's, like, both are really good about dealing with just, like, actual human-ass relationships.
Mm-hmm.
They're less, like, cutesy-wootsy romantic and more like, we need to talk about shit. There's also a really cute one if you like cute little babies this season called My Clueless Best Friend. If you liked Mono and Six from Little Nightmares and like the cutesy art I do of them just having their little baby crushes, that is definitely one of them.
Oh my goddess. Wow, yeah,
That is oh wow, holy shit.
That is recorded in YouTube via AMVs, and that's about it. You might have to track out VHS for that one. And my miniguts. Because chibis are adorable.
I'm trying to think of some good fantasy ones. There's a lot of isekais lately.
What was that? There was that Love Killer one. That was pretty solid.
What was that one?
The one where the chick was like, I'm not gonna fall in love, and the fairy was
yeah,
like, fuck
but
you, I'm gonna
Romantic
rape you.
Killer,
Romantic
yeah.
Killer.
That's a good, that's more of a comedy because she doesn't really get with anyone. Like, she's not romanced. That's the whole point.
I mean, she likes that guy.
No.
I'm trying to think of other good romance ones. It's not really my genre, so I'm not as experienced on that.
It's my genre, more or less.
Yeah. I would agree with Love is War, though. That is, like...
Love is War is, like, the best shit you can watch. Like, it's if you want romance, like, it's not only hilarious, and the dub is really good, too. The dub is hilarious. It's just, like, good characters. It's two incredibly intelligent dumbasses. It's also got some great, like, it made me cry at one point with its, like, writing, which always makes a good anime. If you want fantasy, you might like Made in Abyss, though the author is a bit of a lolly person.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's really good.
And even that is not, like...
Yeah, I feel like they could just cut out, like, 2 or 3 lines and you'd be fine.
Like there's like a couple of spots where it's like, okay, I get what you're going for, but it didn't really need that, and you could just cut that. Them two. I don't know. I have no idea what them two is. That sounds like a Her Name kind of situation where I have not watched it.
I think it's the AMG series. I can't always keep an eye on it because I'm drawing and he's gaming. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I have to get my eye holes in two places. Oh yeah, The Wind Rises. A wind named Amnesia.
Hey.
Dororo is really good too, if you like Japanese fantasy. I don't know if you want European or Japanese fantasy.
Yeah.
It's about a guy who his father basically sacrifices his son to make his kingdom run better. It'll be the newer one, not the 60s one, which doesn't read as well. But he's basically grows up with no skin, no eyes, no limbs, and fights demons to get them back. It's pretty good. It's good horror too. Like it's got some creepy monsters in it.
Yeah, it's like it's also got horror just from like the guy being alive. Like his existence is miserable.
Yeah, like the first demon he takes down, he jumps down from like the bridge he was on, and his face falls off because it's a fake face. Because at first I was like, wow, that guy really doesn't have a lot of expression. But then his skin grows on because his fake face fell off. And he has to like learn how to deal with sensations, like, because he could never hear, he could never talk. So once he starts having like sensations, like his ears come back, like he's in horrible pain because of it. It's great.
You've never heard her before.
Mm-hmm. Taste, smell.
Mm-hmm. Like all of it's really really bizarre, but really well done.
Mm-hmm. And it's short.
Mm-hmm.
Spy X Family is also really good, but that one's like Full Metal Alchemist. Like it's good no matter what you like.
Yeah.
It's just well done and fun.
It's fun. That was Dororo, right?
Dororo, like D-O-R-O-R-O. Dororo. It's the same name as that one frog from Sergeant Frog, which also has a good dub, but that's more of like a silly kid show. I like it when she calls it Sugar Smacks. That still makes me laugh. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, that's from Sci-Fi on the Saturday morning Sci-Fi stuff. That was one of the things that always made me cackle, because like you could tell they were given budget to just grab anime, and they're like, what's an anime? And someone was like, oh, it's those cartoon things. And they didn't think beyond that, because boy did they grab like the wrong stuff. Because like, goddamn, they had like 8-Man Beyond. They had what was it? It's like Dark Slave or something like that, where it's like a buddy cop kind of thing, but it's like a predatory gay guy, where he's just like, I'm your partner now, and it's like, oh shit, bro. Like everything they were playing was just like, these are not cartoons.
It's just the fucking Wild West of anime in America.
Like, especially like 8-Man Beyond is one of those where it's like, yes, we've developed cybernetics. Unfortunately, you might reject your cybernetics and go crazy and murder people. So you have to take these drugs. But these drugs are hella expensive, and you can only get it from certain corporations. So if you don't take the drugs, you might go crazy or die. But you can get these cheaper drugs from these black marketplaces. And then like a football player just like goes nuts midway through the game and starts ripping people apart with his hands, and like then all of a sudden like a blur runs onto the field and just shreds him. Just doesn't like just detonates the guy into confetti, and it's like, what the fuck? And it's like, but you see, a scientist created 8-Man, and 8-Man has a form of the implants and drugs, so it'll never go bad, and he'll never go crazy, but he goes and kills Mad Cyborg. It's like, what? It has all of the like Saturday morning cartoon kind of stuff, but turned way too far up.
If you want some, there's a certain type of anime, I forget the term for it, but in Japanese it means like refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of like really relaxing anime that are like meant to be relaxing.
Like camping one.
Yeah, Yuru Camp is big for that. There's also the one with the guy who's got like the scooter. It's like Kino's Journey or something, I think. I don't remember.
Don't remember that one.
Girls Last, what was it? Campaign.
Yeah, Girls Last Campaign.
Girls Last Campaign is a post-apocalyptic, relaxing anime.
Yeah, it really was. Like,
it really was. It's really good and very weird, but like, it's still very relaxing.
They're just like out exploring the remains of society. Just on their little scooter thingy.
It's really nice and haunting too. There's some great looking backgrounds.
Yeah, it's really beautiful and it's very chill.
You never really entirely figure things out, but that's also fine, because that's not the purpose.
What was that lesbian vampire one we watched? That was good.
You have to be more specific.
It was specifically a lesbian vampire one. It was the Russian one. Where
yeah, that wasn't an anime. That was like some American thing, but I don't remember what it's called. Well, it was an anime, but
yeah,
I forget.
Like, that one had lots of romance, and it was also like, yeah. The lesbian one, could you narrow it down? Well, like, that was really good.
Oh, yeah, it's really good. If you like little short animated vignettes, you might want to watch Memories, which is like 3 short animated films. The last one is like stupid good. It's like one of the best animated things I've ever seen. There's also Robot Carnival and Neo Tokyo. Those are all little short animated vignettes that like come out to like an hour after all of them are together.
They're really pretty. That's the one we watched with the robots building the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool. Just gorgeous visuals on that.
Where would the best place I should watch?
Where can you find them?
I just pirate them. I go to Anime Heaven or Anime Haven and watch them there. But there's a website, hang on, I have it on here, called Just Watch. It's justwatch.com, where you can actually search for where they keep things. I believe Memories is actually on YouTube for free.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Memories is like gorgeous. It's amazing. Plus it's a space opera, which like I wish we had more of.
Yeah.
There's not enough space stuff anymore. I think Love and War and stuff is on Crunchyroll. Those are bigger titles. Same with Spy X Family.
Yeah. I mean, Crunchyroll and Amazon Prime are two of like the go-tos for a lot of stuff. Because there actually is a surprising amount of stuff on Amazon Prime, weirdly enough. They just don't tell you.
There's also a website called Retro Crush that has a lot of anime on it. Some of the older 90s stuff, the stuff that hasn't been picked up. If you want to see some really nice, like, pretty to look at anime, I would suggest Perfect Blue and Paprika, which are both done by the same, like, really cool artist. And they both kind of deal with, like, dreamscapes and sort of schizophrenic type stuff. So they're pretty fun to look at, especially Paprika. Paprika takes place all inside of dreamscapes. If you also like that stuff, what was it? The one with the kid with the bat.
Oh, Paranoia Agent.
Paranoia Agent is also good for that. I really love, like, just artsy anime, so... Yeah, Lane is good too. I've actually tried to watch Lane twice. I've never finished it both times. Lane is not a show to be watched.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. It's an experience. So the ones I said were Spy X Family,
Love is War.
Love is War,
I have Dororo. I have Perfect Agent.
Perfect Blue.
Yeah, sorry.
Perfect
Paranoid
Blue.
Agent and Perfect Blue.
Paranoid Agent, Perfect Blue, and Paprika.
Mm-hmm.
And Memories.
Yep, got it. Gort.
I'm someone who consumes a lot of art media, so...
Yeah.
What was the bootleggy? What was the place where you could like see for like watching it?
JustWatch.com. That's good for like looking up places where you can rent or watch things.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could just go to Anime Heaven and pirate it. Like,
Especially some of those where it's like
some of them are really old.
some of them are just lost in like ownership hell.
Yeah.
Where like somebody has the license but the company's just gone.
That's what Retro Crush did. They just bought up a bunch of like unlicensed stuff or stuff that wasn't licensed anymore. That's how they got Metabots.
Yeah. Metabots, Roboto.
Underappreciated show.
When I'm an older man, I'm gonna just show up as referee at cons.
You should just be referee. You could be it now, you old man. I mean, I'm always up for like giving people anime shit.
Yeah.
I also read a crap ton of manga just to like I'll read shitty manga. I'll flip through shitty manga just to like either laugh or get decent references. Sometimes they end up being good. Sometimes I just have weird stories to tell afterwards.
Yeah. The guy that's horny for ghosts.
Dude, that one's good though.
She has told me so many stories from that one.
That one's good. He's literally busts in ghosts.
Busted makes him feel good.
Well, don't go out your way. Watch at your own pace. Like, don't watch anything you're bored with, too.
Yeah. Life's too short to watch shit.
There is a manga about a guy who's an exorcist, but he exorcises ghosts by basically making them orgasm to pass on.
They ascend to a higher.
And he's only attracted to ghosts. Like, he will literally look at, like, ghost photos and stuff of just, like, blurry shit in the background to masturbate. So there's, like, a human girl who's, like, I forget why she hangs out with him, but, she's kind of like his keeper, and he won't even touch her ass. He went to hell once and wouldn't touch any of the demons because they weren't ghosts. They were hot, though. They had little oni teeth. I was like, yes!
Have a good Bard. Sleep good.
Have good slap.
Much sleep. Yeah, that one's a manga, not an anime.
Yeah, it's a manga. It doesn't have an anime.
Cool, I'm not sure they can make that into an anime.
Well, there's nothing there's a lot of cum faces, but there's not really any actual, like, penises or shit, so... I loved it when he came in the chick who's like, it's a yokai that makes, like, breaks in walls to, like, attack you, so he basically did the, oh no, I'm stuck in the wall thing and fucked her. And then when she disappeared, his dick was stuck in the wall. Because it had closed up. I actually read a lot of ghost busting stuff lately. I read one where it's, Dark Gathering is the best one you could read, because that one's legit spooky. And that's about a little girl in kindergarten who fights ghosts and sticks them in dolls. where they can't kill each other because they'll attacking her attacks the dolls because pieces of her fingernails and stuff are in the dolls, so it's in a loop of I'm not gonna die. There's also one about a kindergartner who punches ghosts. That one's pretty good. Her mother's pregnant and you literally can't see her through the mess of the weird spirit she's holding inside of her. And I'm reading another one where it's an otaku girl who only fights otaku ghosts and helps them pass on by solving their otaku problems.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, thank you. So I'm reading like 4 different Ghostbuster manga right now.
Wisdom.
Bustin' makes him feel good. That manga's funny though.
So strange in neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
The
Not
Ghostbuster.
that guy. Who you gonna call? The police again.
Well, he does run around naked sometimes. He will literally like ram through walls naked to find these ghosts, man. It's pretty fucking hilarious. He destroyed a wall with his dick. Great manga. It is legit fucking funny now.
Somebody clipped that.
No, he just thrusted. It was only one thrust. One mighty thrust and no wall. Because one of the things I browse a lot is horror. So of course I end up on this shit.
All horror is gonna be horror. Sometimes it's a shitpost.
It's a funny shit post.
It's a pretty shitpost. Possess the bear. That was actually one of I think one of my favorite shitty end of movie twists actually was that one there was a sci-fi called Screamers, and the whole thing was kind of like Near a Tomato because there was 2 companies were on this planet and they're there to get some kind of resource. Doesn't matter. The thing is, one of the
Obtainium.
one of the companies made these little dog-sized drill cockroaches that are in the ground, and they'll murder anything that goes over the area. But don't worry, they've got bracelets so that the cockroaches can't see them, only the other company, and they'll murder them. But they are also programmed to get better at murder. And so over the course of this war, these things, the first thing they do is start creating semi-humanoid bodies that lay on the ground screaming and begging for help like they're wounded so that people come to check on them, and it turns out it's just them and they murder them. And then
Oops, murder.
And then the one company stops hearing anything from the other company, the company that developed the murder machines stops hearing from the other company, and then all of a sudden they get a message from the other company asking them to come over for negotiations. They want to surrender. And they're like, fuck yeah, we won! And so they send out a party to go over to the other company, and along the way they find one of those bodies on the ground, and the one guy's like, no, don't get near that. And so they do finally make it over to the other company, and they find that it's just fucked. It is wrenched open, everything's dead in there.
They had a bad day.
And they're like, what the hell, who sent the signal? And then one of the people that betrayed them, one of the people that's there with them is like, yeah, so, as things started going along, we started seeing those screamers and stuff, and then it started getting better and better, and they're like, what? And then it turns out that, they can make people-looking robots. There was actually a little girl that they try to rescue at some point, and they find out that, nah, she's actually one of them too. And they go through this whole big thing, and they're like, what? And the whole negotiation was just to get them to open their base, because while they knew it was there, they couldn't see the people in it. But because they opened it up, they could get into it, and they go and they kill everybody in there too. Because, what's the difference between companies? Nothing. They're both people, and we're good at killing people. And so at the very end,
I'm good at killing people.
They get to, the one guy is still alive, and he's like, oh god, I gotta tell them what happened on this planet. These stupid murder engines have gotten so good they can pretend to be people and we can't tell the difference. I need to escape and let everybody know. And as he gets out on the escape ship and he finally manages to get up and it fires up, and at the very ending you can see the reflection in the inside of the pod, and you see the teddy bear that he picked up from the little girl starts to sit up, and that's the end of the movie.
Did you know the original ending to Alien was actually the alien imitating Sigourney Weaver's voice to call for a help ship? Like in the original, she did not get away.
Cool. I like that.
Mm-hmm. But people thought it was too dark. Boo!
Boo! Oh, it's funny.
It's like how they didn't want the original end of I Am Legend.
That's how they didn't want the original end of Toy Story. So we're just gonna melt them? Yeah, that'll be the end. Teach them to try and get a sequel out of us. But like, yeah, like some of the endings like that, that's really good. Cause
I'd rather have a dark ending, honestly, especially if it's to like a big scary horror movie or a gory one. Like it makes more sense to have a dark ending.
Yeah, if it fits the world better,
yeah.
I would much rather have that.
Yeah, horror is surprisingly pro good endings.
Yeah. Because they're like, well, people don't want to have a bad ending. It's like, but this thing's a murder engine, and this is what fits.
Except Nightmare on Elm Street, where they all die at the end.
Final girl. Or final gay. It's fine. Nightmare on Elm Street, surprisingly progressive. You can have a final gay, it's a treat.
I always liked it in Nightmare on Elm Street, women were always the one to kick Freddy's fucking ass.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm going to take a quick break to go to the bathroom.
He's very queer-coded, so it...
Yeah, the second movie was all symbolic of being queer. They finally, like, 100% admitted to that.
Yeah.
They just wouldn't let them admit to it earlier. Everyone enjoy her looking at you annoyed till I'm back.
Hey, judging you for your shit taste in waifus. Yeah, there we go. Your waifus are basic. Your waifus basic. Your energy drinks basic. Called out by Tiffy Weefy here. Everybody's got a basic waifu. It's all tieflings. No, I can't. I think like half of y'all are tieflings. There's so many tieflings. I never realized quite how much of a thing that was, because I played a few D&D games, but like a lot of those folks are pretty tried and true on their character design kind of thing, so they're like an elf, a dwarf. They're pretty like straightforward. Like even like Ivy, who was our GM for the last campaign and the first one that Melle-d played in, she's played before as a shape changer druid that got stuck as a displacer beast, so Kitty. But otherwise, like most of them, it's like half orc. Not even tiefling, like human, half-orc, an elf. One guy was a dwarf for a while. So everybody's been fairly like basic character-wise. I didn't even know about like Kenkus and stuff like that. I've just been reading more stuff due to exposure to Melissa. But I'm amazed by how many characters are just tieflings. So many tieflings. What the heck? Oops, all tieflings. I like Warforged myself. I think those are cool, because you can do a lot with that. It's just an artificial being. You could make it however you like, as a treat. Heck, you could even technically make it a zombie, because you could just have like a robot skeleton with just meat on it. So you could totally just be like, yeah, my Warforged looks like a people. This is Steve Human. And then they're like, hey Steve, you smell kind of funny. Have you bathed recently? Oh, sorry, my meat's not very fresh anymore. Give me a minute. And then just like rend a corpse asunder. Or like that Louise guy. Oh, he's a lizard. That's fun. Lizards are neat. I didn't even know about the lizards. Lizards eat people, so it's fine. Heh. Zombie waifu. Got that brain rot. But yeah, so it's interesting to see what different designs people come up with. I want to see more. Show more. See all your designs. Hi, Pixel. How you doing? I showed the wife the kitty pictures you sent earlier. She liked the kitties. They are both head empty and wonderful. I also told her about asking you with the dipping cats' claws into baby oil to be able to see the wick when you cut their claws, which is the most asinine thing I've ever heard of. I had to be sure, because, you know, sometimes you don't know stuff and it may turn out to be something super useful or helpful or just something you didn't know. But I was pretty sure on that one of just like, fuck the what? No, that sounds terrible. And I'm glad you agreed with me on that. I've never even heard of that before. That looks like a boop. Is that a boop? Let's see. Watch that. Heh. Is that face palm? Heh. Just plap. But yeah. Like, bruh, there's no way you could convince a cat that that is acceptable. They would lose their shit the first time you tried that. Cats do not like their toe beans messed with. I know! It really just sounds like the wife called it the essential oils kind of thing. It is just like the most white lady thing I've ever heard. And it's just something written by no cat owner ever. Like, bruh, what the frick? Like, I have had cats all my life up until these 3 years living with the wife. I have fostered 26 cats. I have been around cats my entire life. I have never heard of something so freaking insane in my life. And I've heard of a lot of people doing stupid crap with cats, like leaving them outdoors all the time. But like, that one took the cake. I really did enjoy fostering cats. I loved like homing them. I loved taking care of them and having them grow up to be little creatures that people will enjoy. And that was really nice. But like, you know, I'm enjoying not having to clean the litter box and not having my allergies act up from cat. Like, but I did like it. I did like the cats. I remember one batch where we had our first actual time having a runt, because all the other litters were like fine. They were all normal. But one litter had a runt in it. And that was because we had one of the litter was a runt and one was really big. We named them Davy and Goliath. And Davy was little tiny football cat, just little golf ball of a cat. And so I would take care of Davy's 3 siblings, and while I was taking care of them, I'd have Davy in the pouch of my hoodie. So there'd just be this little warm rumble.
Get my seat. Ah, what's here? Get my seat.
Pixel says hi.
Hi, Pixel.
Your seat is still warm, wife.
Nice. There we are.
That were me.
Oh.
I think that was probably Pixel sending cat. It was. Here's cat.
Beautiful cat. Top 10 cat.
The fluff nuggets. Majestic.
Top tier cat. Meow meow meow. All cats are top tier cats. There is no lower cat. I'm sorry, all cats are good cats.
My cat doesn't like that. Stop doing it. My cat gets mad when I do this. Stop doing that.
Fluff nuggets.
This cat's really weird. That's a dog.
Send bean pics.
Remember that one where it's just like, that's a dog, and then somebody actually posted the picture of it, and it was like, yeah, shit, I would have mistaken that for a cat too, no worries.
All cats are amazing.
Ah, the tuxedo is a rescue. What is with rescue tuxedos? My mom has a rescue tuxedo as well. But she's in Texas, so it can't be the same cat.
Your cat is the best cat.
Yeah.
I say that to everyone who owns a cat.
Yeah.
It's yours. Yours is the best. You should show me to prove me wrong.
Uh-huh. You cannot. Your all cats are amazing.
Hehehe.
That is indeed more cat. Specifically, cat tum, because it's...
Oh! Dangerous.
The cat has fallen into the quicksand of comfy land.
I sleep like that sometimes.
You do.
Rude to me!
All the pillows, hers. All the blankies, hers. Everything
Bro,
disoriented, yes.
I used to have 5 pillows. I got rid of them when you came. You should appreciate that I'll have 5 pillows now.
You only have 3.
I have 2.
And 3 blankets.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's a downgrade for me. Middle pillow's kind of both of ours.
You gave up 2 pillows for 2 blankets.
Yeah. Some cats are just like dogs.
Yeah.
Some dogs are like cats.
If they're raised with one or the other, they'll tend to be that way too.
His big ass dog used to lean against your leg the way cats do.
Yep.
Knock you over.
He would just rub along you like an idiot. Because he's like, hello, this is how I get the pets and attention. It's like, dog, you were 70 pounds. Quit that.
He had the biggest, fattest tail of meat and it would just plap you. Beat the shit out of you with his happiness.
He was a hound boxer mix, so he was not small, but he was stupid. Wonderful, wonderful, stupid dog. Nero was a good boy, and he lived a long life.
It was a long, good life. Handsome man. Lots of pets. Lots of plays.
Yeah. Bye, Pixel. Have a good. Nero's favorite toy was a little RC car that he would just, like, the moment he heard it, he would just get all wound up to try and kill it. And, like, it was one of those little kid ones, so, like, the tires were meant to come off and all that stuff because they assumed children were gonna wreck it. So, of course, he'd, like, grab it and yeet it around the room and stuff, and he'd just have a blast. And, like, even when he was old, like, when he was, like, 12 and 13 years old, we'd get out that RC car and turn it on, and he'd start to wiggle him old man hips as best he could, and he'd get all wound up and run around after it.
He was a good old man. Just like my husband.
Dumb as a bag of hammers.
Just like my husband. I keep you around.
Yeah. I'm a fancy breed. Good luck, kid, I'm a puppet.
Yes, honey.
Yeah. AKC fancy breed.
Oh man, all dogs love him. He is just a dog magnet. Stranger dog will love him.
Cats too. I like animals. I like to pet them.
I wish I had that vibe. I think I'm too shy. I'm probably too nervous.
I don't know. Boom Boom likes you.
Boom Boom likes everybody.
Boom likes you.
He just gives pets, so he's happy.
You discounting Boom Boom's love?
No, I'm saying he's a whore. Oh no, what you scared of? I'm scared of immortality.
Live forever.
No.
Chris,
That's why Soma was like the only horror game that actually scared me. Horses are scary.
she calls them like couches with anxiety.
That's what you call them.
No, you call them that too. You're grumpy about them being seats.
They're
that
so
move around.
big. It's weird. It's like sitting on top of a car, like kicking someone who's driving under you. That's scary.
I don't understand why you guys have fear of horses.
Scary. They're giant animals.
Yeah,
I don't
they-
want to bother them. I mean, I think they're pretty, and I would pet one. I don't want to ride one again.
Yeah, they do be bitey sometimes. Sometimes horses just decide to be bitey. That's just their thing.
And why would you want to ride something like that?
I've done it many times. Like animals.
I'd rather ride a bike or something.
Fair. But you cannot pet the bike in any way.
I could
that
pet a
would
bike.
matter.
I can pet something that won't knock me off and kill me and kick me to death.
You good?
No, I don't want to.
Horses are easily distracted by pets.
No.
And apples and singing.
No.
More pets.
No. I'm not gonna
Brushies.
die from a giant fucking animal. I'm gonna die because I'm fat.
Rude. Rude to my wife. Unacceptable.
They're just scary, man.
They're really not.
They are. They're scary.
They are, I guarantee you, they are more scared of you and everything around.
Yeah, that's worse, because when they're scared, they kick.
You can just pet them and they calm down.
No.
It's very easy.
No.
It's very simple.
No. Not doing it. Look, I'll pet the horse, but I'm not getting on it. I refuse.
I haven't ridden many horses.
Congrats.
It was fun.
I read one. I didn't like it.
You know, they're just like undulates.
It was scary.
Aw.
I didn't like it. I will never do it again, probably.
That's
Plus, I'm too fat for a horse, so it's fine.
Get you one of the big Clydesdales.
No.
Clydesdales are wonderful. They are big and fluffy. They're very muscly, like you like.
I'll just watch My Little Pony.
My little equine. I mean, when they're done being pet, just like any other animal, they'll let you know. One way or t'other.
Horses are fucking scary. You are justified.
Now llamas are assholes.
Llamas are cute. You don't ride llamas.
Llamas are assholes.
Yeah. So I like them better. At least they're up in your face about it.
They're direct with their assholery because they spit.
Yeah.
Little shits.
Yeah. I like that.
You exist near me, spitting time.
Yep.
You could ride an ostrich if you were small.
I don't want to ride an ostrich.
It's okay, ostriches don't want to be near you either.
Why do you want to ride all these things that don't want you to ride them?
Bears.
Stop it. I'm not riding a bear.
Look, if bears am not for pet, why they am so fluffy?
They need to stay warm.
You look at bear and tell me that not for pet? Liar.
Not for pet paw.
Lies. Doom gets the ride, Kent. Jealous. I've seen the pictures. Doom ride, Kent.
Doom just having the time of his life down there, ain't he? Alright. We're gonna need to give the creature a new thing, too. What's he gonna get?
Tiny Gundam for the frog. He already has a mustache. And
He
some
would
hair.
have a Carraro thing, though.
Yay.
I'm not gonna draw one of those.
Boo.
The frog already had. This isn't the frog creature.
Wow, what you coming for the Chimera?
No.
Some kind of weird snack.
No.
Why not? Snacks are great. What's wrong with snacks? I like
Dude, pretty good. I'm 2 hours in.
You
I only have 2 left.
You could give the Chimera a bow. You had a bow. You liked the bow.
More frogs.
An armada of frogs. An invasion force of frogs.
Yes, you have Boba Tea.
Hey.
Now you have a shit ton of frogs.
Yeah, we went to a place near us yesterday that had boba, and they had really good food. We tried bao with fried tofu, and we had a little vermicelli rice noodle bowl that had like beef and pork and chicken, and all kinds of little pickled veggies and stuff. And their fried tofu there was hella good.
There, one's getting a bug. Booba.
Booba. It's boba tea, where everything is the same except the little bobas are actually tiny titties.
New.
Oh, come on.
Alright, it's Coco's turn.
God.
Someone shout slut so he'll come.
Assigned hoe by your god.
D&D players are slutty.
Paladin where he has to wear light armor, so it's just like a chainmail bikini.
I'm slowly starting to remember everyone's name. I'm lying.
She is, for the most part.
Nope.
Easy weeds.
It's too many tieflings.
Too many teeps.
Too many tiefs.
You know what's funny? It's like up until the Melissa explosion, I never really knew that tieflings were such a big deal to make so many tieflings.
I'm gonna try to imitate this style.
Oh, you're gonna draw Kokoro as Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah.
Glorious.
I'm gonna try. I can't make any promises.
Oh, that'll be
I've
hilarious.
never in my life watched this fucking show.
The only thing you're missing is Cher.
I might watch Dario one day. That seemed kind of interesting.
I've seen some people like our age who Daria is their only personality trait.
Back then it probably was too.
Like, if you look at them, you're just like, ah, you watch Daria, I can tell. Like, I've never even watched it. All I know is like little snippets and clips of it.
Was it not Ivanka? Which one was it?
No
Oh,
check.
spelling the Bianca. Which is the other character?
Hmm?
Sid. Which one's that? I don't remember these people. Y'all have too many friends. Oh. Okay. Thank you. I think I have that somewhere in here. Here's my core reference. He's grumpy. I will tell you all this now. I don't even remember my own characters' names. I like it.
I like Green Hat's stupid look on his face.
We just did someone with a green hat and a stupid look on his face. I tell y'all, characters aren't that unique.
I like the monster logo on his eye patch.
Yes. Dude, I saw a monster in an anime recently.
Oh, wow.
It was in that
Like real brand?
like a real brand, because this anime, it's the otaku elf or whatever. It's about the shut-in elf, and she loves Red Bull. And she was like, it was like getting around, that guy. This one. So it is the same guy. So I actually have another reference for it. But she was like, you said I could only have one monster a day. Or I can only have one Red Bull a day. This isn't a Red Bull. It's a monster. And it had the monster logo. It wasn't as obvious as the Red Bull one. So, I'm not sure, like, it might have just been like, hey, here's the monster logo. But the fact that they can, like, reference Red Bull so much in that is pretty interesting.
Yeah. I wonder what that's about, like if they just got the...
They got the rights, because it's 100% Red Bull.
Or if Red Bull's like, hey...
I didn't even know, like, energy drinks were that big in Japan, honestly.
Oh, I mean, they're big anywhere, and otaku especially are gonna get into energy drinks.
Do you have any preference of who's who, Core?
Welcome back.
This one kind of looks like Core. This is gonna end up being my reference for you. Sure.
I know.
Wait, you have pointy ears, you loser. Little tiny pointy ears.
They're just gonna have like little triangles on the end.
I have never watched the show, and I do not find it funny.
TV from my cornholio.
What?
need TP with my gun. You need TP for your recording.
I'm sorry, honey. I can't understand what you're saying.
You're gonna have to have the shirt halfway up the head on one of them. That's a joke for Coriander.
No. It's what your nose looks like.
Coriolio. See, Corey gets it. I'm the great Coriolio. I need TP.
Why are their eyes so small?
To make them look squinty and stupid. They're squinty-eyed pinheads.
The tiniest eye patch because they have really tiny eyes. I'll just do both the hands since you want the shirt showing anyway.
Just wearing silly shirts and throwing horns. As they do. But yeah.
Well, they have to have the band shirts because they don't have a personality otherwise.
Of course. But yeah.
These are just goth girls, but less personality.
Yeah. I mean, really, if you're gonna watch Beavis and Butthead, like, the Great Cornholio and the Cher episode are, like, the only two things you need to know.
I don't wanna.
That's basically it.
My stepbrother was just like these characters. Like, do you have anything going on in your life?
Nothing. Nothing between their ears.
I don't know, like, as someone who's, like, spent my entire life just being like, I gotta draw, I gotta figure out ways I can draw, I gotta figure out how to pay so I can draw, and just having, like, a huge passion about that, I can't understand living life with just, like, no drive.
Just void where her people is.
Like, did they have any goals for their life? Did they have anything they actually enjoyed doing?
Touch titties. They wanted to do stupid shit and touch tits in that order.
I just, like, I have trouble even translating that in my head. Not even anything, like, pathetic. Ooh, nice!
That's
really good
zombie.
light, dead signal. Good job! That's banging, yo.
Yeah, that's it.
People are just gonna ask me to draw this now, and I hate it. How about you just ask me to draw some armor?
Oh, is it that bad?
So ugly! It's so ugly!
How's armor?
Oh my guys, it's so ugly! Oh my god!
You know what it's gonna be, right? The next one's gonna be Ren and Stimpy. You keep pushing it.
Okay, I can kind of understand Ren and Stimpy though.
They're gonna be like, oh, you want ugly art? Here, Ren and Stimpy time, meow.
God, it's so ugly. Like, Super Jail kind of had the same vibe, like some dude's doodles on his fucking notebook, but like it was a little better. Should you have the hat? Make it small.
Oh no. Super Jam Melissa.
Dude, Super Jail was banging though. Like, I didn't want to watch it because I thought it was ugly. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. But, like, the animation in that show is fucking banging.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
So fucking
I want to
bad.
rewatch it now. I love Super Jail. Super Jail beat Metalocalypse for body count.
Yeah. Surprising everyone.
Oh, fuck you! Super Jail has a huge body count.
It do, but, like, you wouldn't expect it from Hee Hee Hoo Hee silly cartoon. Like, it definitely comes off...
They kill, like, everyone on screen every episode.
But it comes off as more cartoony, like... Well, yeah,
Yeah, they're dead.
Cartoon, but like it comes off as more like a
I'll do the
silly-
shirt logos after I've done the line work.
So like you don't really expect it.
Oh my god, I hate it! I hate this so much!
Oh my god, that's glorious!
I'm gonna cry! Oh my god! It's so ugly!
God! Kokuro's gonna make that his freaking icon just to mess with you.
It's enemy I have learned over my life is screaming in my brain. Oh my god, I hate it so much.
Just watch the artist come unglued.
Why is this of all fucking things in like all of my request streams? This one is making me the most physically upset.
Fucking MTV looking head ass.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
So ugly.
What if someone has you do Aeon Flux?
That one's so weird, it's kind of fun.
The fucking stretchy ass, like.
I don't know, I
torso.
kind of like Aeon Flux for its weirdness. It's kind of horror-esque.
It's so, like, I mean, I get that it's supposed to be unnatural because they literally are, but, like,
I could go for Aeon Flux. Doing the poses might be fucking hard.
That and Rain. I mean, you've done JoJo poses, so it's not any different.
Yeah, but JoJo has a relative sense of anatomy.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'm gonna kill you, Kokoro. I'll find you and kill you. Doom is no longer my worst enemy. I have broken up with worst enemy Doom.
Nemesis ended with Doom.
Yeah, Nemesis ended with Doom.
New nemesis.
Kokoro is new Nemesis.
The artist Nemesis system.
I got the hiccups, I was so upset.
Kokoro gave you the hiccups. That's hilarious.
I hate this.
The physical pain.
I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna. Is this revenge? Is this revenge because I said you were culturally appropriating Cyclopses? Is this your revenge?
Kinda feels like it, doesn't it? Cooker over here, like, challenge accepted.
I think he's left.
Probably got someone else to be like, hey, come watch this artist come unglued. Clips it.
Banned from the Patreon.
No.
No, I wouldn't do that to anyone. Except that one cunt.
Well, yeah, the one.
Yeah, who made me cry.
She deserved it.
And then harassed poor Chibi.
Yeah. She deserved that one.
Lowercase teeth and uppercase gums.
Yeah.
I'm cool. Chibi's getting better.
Yeah.
But then Chibi had some other stuff coming up.
Yeah, this was a while back.
Yeah, this was before I was streaming, I think.
Yeah, definitely. This was a while back, and this bitch has just gotten worse since then.
Amazing.
So, you know, what can you do? Some people are just shit. They'll always be shit. They ain't gotta be anything but shit. Like
I'm sure someone thinks I'm shit.
That's why I say that. I see Minty playing 7 days.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad she's got a gamer thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone thinks I'm a horrible person. I'm sure someone wants to cancel me somewhere. I don't think I've done enough to warrant that yet, though.
Yeah, that cunt. Because she thinks that anybody who doesn't obey her and do everything that she wants is an evil person.
Yeah, I didn't realize she had made poor Minty, like, forced her to try to emulate my style because I wouldn't draw for her anymore?
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, how fucking pathetic.
Yeah, that's a pretty good description for that chick.
And, like, my style isn't, like, all that similar to the style I had at the time anymore anyway.
Yeah. You've improved a lot.
I don't know if I'd say improved.
Well, you've learned and changed your style up, and you.
God damn it!
And you're currently suffering for it. This fucking orc-looking ass. This is Orkianus.
Someone's gonna hate me for hating on this fucking style.
And
It's
they're wrong.
ugly! It's objectively ugly.
It's
No! No! No!
It's deliberately ugly. That's what they did.
Why?
Cause ugly.
It's one thing to, like, look ugly to make a statement. This is just, like, ugly because you can.
Yes. That was the statement.
Like, I had some respect for Ren and Stimpy because, like, it really pushed boundaries on, like, character and, like, the expressions you could make. That's the thing. They, like, matched the ugliness with, expressions and, like, creative framing and interesting facial structure and stuff like that. This could be a Flash in, like, 2006 and it would make no difference.
Yeah. They had Cher on it.
It was, like, weirdly big, wasn't it? Why?
Because it was on MTV, and it was their first, like, big boy show, and, you know, it was adult cartoon for adults. It was right up there with,
no it wasn't. It was, like, teenager cartoon for teenagers.
It was right up there with,
Powerpuff Girls is more adult than this show, man.
God, what was the Celebrity Deathmatch?
Okay, but that's kind of neat, though.
Yeah, it was, but this was arguably much cheaper to make.
Yeah. I don't know why they thought stop motion would be cheap.
Oh, because they had an idea and nobody talked about it ahead of time.
I noticed it hasn't really, like, lasted.
What, Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah, like, some stuff has come back. This really hasn't, though.
It is getting new episodes, actually.
Oh, never mind then.
But mostly because, like, now the people who grew up on it are like, I remember that fondly because nostalgia, so I want a new version of that.
That's dumb.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
This is why anime kids were so weird back then. This is what else they had to watch. You could watch this, or you could watch, like, fucking hentai. Guess what? We're watching hentai.
One of which was a better choice.
You shut up, Kokoro. I'm mad at you.
Beavis and Butthead hentai.
Ew! That's nasty. Plus, how old are they?
Oh, I think I think they'd be college age if they didn't drop out. I just meant hentai in the Beavis and Butthead art style, though.
Ew! That's worse! Ew! I was thinking like Beavis and Butthead in a hentai style. Though I swear, hentai, like, tries to make women as unattractive as physically possible. Like, do you not think that when you see some hentai?
No, I agree with you. I was just laughing because Kokoro's like, no hentai with Beavis and Butthead art. And I am objectively right. That would be hilarious bad.
They're just like, how can I make these women as unattractive as possible?
Well, they also pair them up with the ugly bastard character.
Yeah! It's so weird. As someone who draws, like, smut, like, I try to make my whole thing look as loving as possible and stuff like that, and, like, everyone's attractive in their own ways. I don't, like, prettify people, but, like, you know, I show off the body and I show off the position and stuff like that. Yeah. Pop it in a shoebox. But, like, hentai, it's like, here's, like, a super close-up of this chick's fucked up face and her ginormous, weird, fucked up boobs in the most uncomfortable position possible.
You know,
how do you fap to that?
While there wasn't a Beavis and Butthead in the, while there wasn't a hentai in Beavis and Butthead art style, there was a hentai show in the reboot style.
Ew.
Called Trip in the Rift.
Ew.
It was actually very funny. But it was that early CG stuff, and it was...
Was it done by Rainmaker?
No. It was a little too skilled for it to be done by them, but it was on Sci-Fi Channel.
And they fucked?
There was a lot of implied sex because the Darth character, because it's a Star Wars parody kind of thing, right? And the Darth character was a clown, and the main guy, the purple guy, apparently fucked his clown sister.
Why?
Because it was that time period, and everything has to be ugly and awful. Or a terrible joke, and it was all of those, so.
I hate the world.
So if any of you got like 5 minutes and want to hate yourself for a couple minutes,
I do not.
Go watch Trip in the Rift. Just look anything up about it and then just leave.
Someone had to paint these cells.
Yep. I mean, they could have been done in Flash, like you said. But
No, they were
definitely
painted cells. Like this was it came out before Flash.
Mm-hmm.
Flash was like early aughties. Can you imagine getting like an art career and finally getting to work in animation and you're painting Beavis and Butthead cells? Oh my god.
You know, it's...
I studied at Cal Arts for 4 years and I'm painting Beavis's fucked up teeth.
Was Cal Arts around then?
I think it was. Cal Arts worked on Disney. Like the Disney Renaissance, which would have been in this time period.
Oh yeah, there you go then. That's fucking funny. I'm just thinking of like a Steven Universe artist. Working on Beavis and Butthead, just crying with how ugly and straight it is.
Have a good night.
Have a good.
Actually, the term like Cal art style was actually initially coined by the Ren and Stimpy douche, and it was anything that looked Disney to him.
Hilarious.
Yeah, so it's kind of ironic that like everyone does like the Cal art style,
The bean
quote
mouth.
unquote, for the bean mouth now. Because back then it was like stuff that looks pretty for the sake of looking pretty, whereas like the quote unquote bean mouth style is just easier to animate and looks funny.
Yeah, Mr. Never finishes a deadline. He wouldn't know that
Yep.
style's easier. I can't complete a project to save my immortal soul or this Kickstarter.
Yep. See, he's crying.
Tears of joy.
I hate it. I'm going to find you, Kokoro. I'm going to kill you.
She has a particular set of skills.
You are my art nemesis now, and I will kill you.
Oh man, you're just really...
I'm very mad.
just Batmel. The flash of lightning behind the window and you just see the outline of a tablet pen.
I draw a mustache on you. I bet there's people who did ship these guys.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Yeah. I'm gonna look that up later.
Shipping art?
Yeah!
Sure, why not?
Why not? Yeah. Alright, now the shirts. I don't really have Metallica font, but I've got similar.
Oh, just look up Party Cannon.
No.
Oh, it's a good font. Let's try to finish this boat before I go to bed, but... Yeah, it might be okay.
You'll be okay. Don't go to work tomorrow.
No.
Stay home with Melle-d. Love her. She missed some Paul time. She sure does miss her husband. There you go, font. Ah, there it goes. I think I saw it.
Drag.
Don't tell me what to do.
Don't it.
That's Metallica, right? Ish.
Yeah. Close enough. I think he put an example in.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna freehand this shit. That's the best I got. I actually could probably download a Metallica font, but to put new fonts in, I have to fully close the program. I took a drink. I'm gonna lift my legs.
Take your name.
Oy.
Uppercase the last. Oh yeah, the last A would make it look better as a band font.
Yeah, that's why I'm shrinking the middle.
Fire.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ooh.
Besides, you don't deserve my best.
You do. You're getting it. She's just.
No, I've told everyone like the
Yeah.
the requests are about like at best 75% of my usual quality. Y'all know that.
She's just saying it because you're her menace right now.
Yes. I will find you and I will kill you, but your art will look decent.
You're literally that, that Lord of the Rings game that had the Nemesis system.
Yeah, he's my nemesis now.
Kokoro just punched Doom off to the side and took the Nemesis spot.
Doom, you gonna let him do that? You gotta make me draw something worse. Good luck. Ah, shit.
He's gonna commission you to draw him in the Beavis and Butthead.
I'm gonna charge extra. That's something like I usually don't charge extra. I'm gonna charge extra for that. No, I'm gonna start charging extra for shit that physically pains my ass.
We found her weakness, Chad.
Fine, you wanna pay me extra? You don't know how much extra I'm gonna charge. Could be $50, who knows?
There's one artist that I follow that has like this one character they just fucking hate, and they're like, look, I'll draw that character. There's a tax.
Yeah.
You better pay that tax.
You're not my immortal enemy anymore, Doom. It's now Coriolis.
Yeah, Coriolis figured out an art style that she can't stand the existence of and then made her draw it.
Who can though? Look at this! How could you stand to look at that for any length of time?
It's just coming unglued.
Bad art makes me mad.
It's deliberately bad.
I know, that's why I hate it. Like actual bad art, like someone isn't all that skilled. That stuff's fun. It's cute.
It's cute.
It is cute. Like it's fun because you can kind of like dissect how their brain worked about it. It's great. But this is purposely bad and I hate it.
It's so rare. That'd be good.
See if I have any similar to that font. I swear I have so many fonts. And then like none of them work. I don't know, it's kind of like a wiggly Arial.
What, the Black Sabbath one?
Yeah.
It's just kind of squared off mostly.
Yeah, I think it's just an Arial, come to think of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thick Arial.
Yeah, thick.
I don't know if I have an Arial that thick though. Get up, get it down with the thickness. How to capitalize everything.
Mario Band, Black Wild.
Which band is Black Sabbath?
It's a metal band. Older metal band.
What did they play?
I'm gonna mistake
What
it
is
for
their
Metallica, so I'm
song?
gonna look it up.
Ah, it's too much ripple. Ah, too much wave.
Let's see. Paranoid, Masters of Reality. Ah, they were the band that Ozzy Osbourne started in.
Oh, okay.
After previous iterations of the group, the Polka Tulk Blues Band and Earth, the band settled on the name Black Sabbath in 1969.
Okay, I like that though. Makes sense to me. I think that's the best I'm gonna get. Alright. Get rid of this fucking monstrosity.
The black. Ah, okay. Part of it's the pun because the character Shindra is a black dragon. So
Yeah.
Black Sabbath.
I just don't like. I don't know bands.
Give him the kiss makeup. It's fine.
Yeah. I know what kiss is! I get that reference. I like Dragon,
Dragon Force.
Dragon Force, yeah. And a few other power metal bands.
Metalocalypse.
Not really, honestly. I really like shout metal. Alright, what do we give them? We only got one left.
You have many frogs now. You have a skull kid.
Okay. That seems odd, but okay.
I get that, Coriander.
I don't!
It's a music joke.
Oh. Fuck y'all. You are now my enemy, Coriander.
Assigned nemesis.
We will also put him on a lily pad. Without the toilet paper. And that one frog, apparently. Alright, last one for the night.
No, the TP, he needs that fucking bunghole.
Oh, shut up! I hate this! I hate it, 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 I hate it. 0 out of 10. I hate it. Fucking die.
He's gonna write a bad Steam review about us, guys. You gotta report us on Amazon. Reported on Twitch for bullying.
Oh hey, Melissa wants the same meme that the other one got. The none of these thoughts are in the Bible. No wait, those are 2 for the 10s, okay. She basically wants 3 memes. Cocoa. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Beep, 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 boop, boop. I love how I have made you into just a giant weeb.
Oh, like I didn't know that song along. Like I knew that song from when you got me on the PSP, dude.
Yeah, I have made you into a giant weeb. I have done my work.
Mm-hmm. My work is done. You haven't done anything yet. My work is done.
I will make you all into weebs one day.
Hoordigla.
Just wait.
To make it up for you, Kokoro will now have you draw him in Sailor Moon style.
Oh, that I could do.
Same time period, and you'll feel better.
Better. Aw, I'm sorry, Doom.
Kawoianis.
Kawoianis! Oh, I like that. I'm gonna use that from now on. Kawoianis. Kawoianis because you're kawaii. Kawaii-anis.
Magical girl, pretty paladin.
Yeah!
With the power of my god and this fucking hammer, I will smite you.
I can remember Kawoianis.
Yeah, that would be cute, actually. Magical girl, pretty Corianis.
I could still have leg hair and everything. Let me get out my Melissa reference.
But in the magical girl outfit.
Yeah, obviously.
Because that's half the fun. So you'd still have boots, Coriander.
No, it's Kawoianis. Kawoianis.
Kawoianis.
Kawoianis. Kawoianis, because he's kawaii.
A kawaii of light.
Wait.
Yes.
Okay, the Peppy is actually the full body, I think.
Because wasn't the one, like, holding the arm back with, like, the potion?
Yeah, that's the full body, so... Since I already started that one, I'll do that one. At worst, you know, I'll do the others, together later. Or she can save it for next time. I want to draw with the Peppy eyes. In the mouth, that'd be so weird. Kawaii. Kawaii senpai. Please notice me.
Notice me, senpai. I'm a god. It's a paladin.
Oh god, that sounded too deep.
Ooh, woo.
Wait. Oh whoa.
Ooh, woo. Bass boosting.
Eh.
Etta.
Irimeshi. Nani?
Kiryu-chan.
Nande ningo naidijayo. I said that really bad. Nade ningen naidijayo. Naidijayo. Naijinayo. That's it. Ningen naidijayo. See, I'm having so much trouble with this. My mouth ain't used to it.
What? Type it out.
No.
Oh, I want to try it. Also, Corey, you can't really woo there, can you?
Yeah, you only have one eye. Ningen naidijayo. You know, it's like, no, because I'm not human.
There's Coriander.
Technically, he has a little, weight on his other eye, so it'd be a T. Like, it's on his eye patch.
Oh, okay, so it'd be like that? Because then it makes him look like he's crying?
Yeah! He should cry. He's my enemy now. I will find him and I will kill him. Shiteru, boku wa kuroi n da.
Shitteru.
That one's, did you know my blood is black because I like Slater.
I need to learn ones from freaking,
Otto! It's my husband.
I need to learn ones from the, like the beef or chicken meme and stuff. Those were fucking funny. Pop Team Epic, come out. I smell your shitty anime anywhere. Pop Team Epic. Brought to you by King Records. Fuck them.
King Recordo.
I love that they're just like,
Onegaishimasu.
we see that you have paid for our entire existence. Fuck you and the horse you rode it on.
Sponsors day, oh, damn it. I swear, like, fucking shit, like, I know the words in my head, but they don't come out my mouth. My stupid big white mouth. Oh, I was watching the Sword Art Online Abridged, and the entire cat race in the stupid second half of the first season is, weebs.
Oh.
So, they speak weeb speak, and one was like, Gomenasari! I'm about to fell out my chair.
Gomenasari.
Gomenasari!
Apologies, Gomenasari.
And the chick talks with the, like, not only the, like, weeb English, but, like, with the meow type stuff. Very important. It's so obnoxious. Oh my god, I love it.
How do you say that with your mouth?
It's actually really good. They entirely took out the, incest angle and made it, like, an actual, like, she was left home to take all the responsibility and abuse while he was working on, like, playing games and stuff from their grandpa. And she used to look up to him, and now he's a piece of trash. And, like, that's actual character development instead of, like, I'm your sister and I was fucking in love with you. How does Sword Art Abridged make Sword Art so much goddamn better?
It really does.
Also, the poor chick who they put the rape clock on and just left to rot in that thing is constantly breaking out and is literally giving everyone their trauma.
Hey.
I think I'll just put the glasses. Yes, honey, you want a kiss?
I do. Mwah. I'm gonna go brush my teeth and get settled down.
Okay, I am almost done. Good luck. You don't tell me what to do, ho. Ho.
I got hose.
You ain't got hose.
Eyes. In different area codes.
Where are your hoes? Why ain't you sharing? Got hoes, not sharing, bitch.
The sharing gun.
If you have hoes, share them with your wife. It's common courtesy.
Get me. I'm the hoe.
You are a hoe. But you can't have yourself.
That's not what the internet says.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Giant ass hand. I don't think she has any rings on her hand. I think they're only on her tail. Now I gotta lower this because it's at 14. My usual drawing size is like 6 to 8. And 8's a little on the big side. She's got so much hair. If I put her big ass tail in front, I don't have to draw as much leg. Artist tips. Hide things you don't want to draw. Almost done. She is ready for the chaos. This is probably the weirdest picture of Melissa I've drawn yet. Which is saying something, really. Hi, honey. If you don't want me to know you're coming, don't make sound effects down the hall!
I'm very sneaky.
You're not sneaky at all.
High stealth. You just have very good perception. It's one big eye. That's why you've got great perception.
Yep. I have great depth perception, alright.
Not very depth, but good
Rude.
perception. Here's a kiss.
Eee.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'm gonna steal blankets.
Hi.
I don't know.
You get hot. You don't even want the blankets.
I just want to steal something and be sneaky.
Well, steal a plushie or something.
You're bullying.
It's because you're stupid.
me.
Oh, I forgot to color your tail. Oops. All right. We'll give the creature one last thing. A smooch. A little kiss on the cheek. There we go. Alright, let's get everybody arranged. Not too much of a size difference tonight. Here we go. Switch these two. Alright. That's all for tonight. I hope y'all had a good time. See you tomorrow. We're gonna make up for the day I missed yesterday. So have a good night. Same time, 6 o'clock.